Kala Yahweh, by Hashem, Hamashiach Yahweh Shai, to the Most High and His Son for leading us into another Wednesday Night Warriors class, another Bible study. All right. I want to give a shout out to the elect elders out here that's been pushing the truth for decades and decades, motivating me to stay in the spirit, not be faint-hearted through all the strife and all the temptations that may come, and to be a soldier for the Lord in His truth, man, and not falling out. All right. I also want to give a shalom to the mighty battle axe captains. All right. You got Captain Jerubbaal. All right. Captain Benaniyah, Captain Yar. All right. I just want to say shalom. All right. I want to give a shalom to all the sisters out here that's been pushing this truth, man. All the sisters that's in this truth, that's been exhorting their household, reverencing their husbands, all right, being submissive, all right, and being a pillar of rest unto your husband, doing all the things that your Lord commanded y'all to do as women, right? Shalom, brother Jonathan. Shalom, brother No Sam. Stop. Shalom, shalom, shalom. All right. Shalom, Officer Yaakov. All right. And I want to give us Officer Yaakov, Battle Axe Memphis. All right. I want to give I want to give a shout out just to all the camps, man. All the camps, all the soldiers is out here doing their thing. All right, because ultimately we are one body, man. Going into this Passover, man. All right, shalom, brother Ray, Battle Axes of Minnesota. Shalom, sister Garland, Texas, to Israel. Shalom, sis, I ain't seen you in a minute. All right, shalom, shalom, y'all. All right, so today's class, and we're going to just jump right into it, man. Going into this Passover, man. Just going into this Passover, we have to make sure that we putting out the old man. All right, right now, a lot of us, I mean, it's not a commandment right now, but we should be fasting, man. Going into this Passover, not during the Passover, but before the Passover. Our Passover battle axes, we start on the 21st, which is this coming Sunday, Holy Convocation, and we end on the 28th. But before going to this Passover, man, you want to make sure that you fasted and you purging away that old man. All right, con sis, con. All right, so this lesson is secret hatred. All right, strife and envies among brethren, man, or among brethren and sisters, man, because that's something that Israel deals with, man. All right, that's something that we all deal with. That, like, we all deal with that on a certain level, man. All right, and we'll be lying to say that we don't. All right, so we're gonna jump straight into it. All right, we're gonna jump straight into it. The first precept we're gonna get is Jeremiah chapter 17 in verse 9, man. All right, because it coming into this Passover, man. I mean, this truth is all about unity, man, and exhorting each other, man, exhorting each other, and ultimately exhorting the Most High God, man. All right, this is Jeremiah chapter 17 and verse 9. All right, it reads, "The heart is deceitful above all things and desperately wicked. Who can know it, man? Who can know the heart, man?" All right. But they say, I just hope there's not wars. We don't want war. Well, mighty, wars are coming to this place, man. Yeah, war is coming, and there's nothing that you can do to stop it, man. All right, mighty, there's nothing that you can do to stop what the Most High has coming to this earth. And World War III is on the brink. All right, and that's why it's important for our people, the Israelites, the so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, to stick together, man. I mean, it's pivotal for us, man. All right. Jeremiah 17 and 9, it says, "The heart is deceitful above all things and desperately wicked. Who can know it, man?" Even the Lord say, who can know the heart? The same way, how can I know my own mind, man? And that's why it's pivotal to keep the commandments, man. All right. The milk of the commandments and the depth of it too, man. All right. But simply just keeping the commandments. All right. Keeping the commandments and guarding your mind, man. All right. Shalom, Sister Hannah, House of Officer Yaakov. Shalom, sister. All right. heart is deceitful, man. Let's go to 1 Samuel chapter 16. This is a precept for that. All right. This is a precept for that. We're gonna go to 1 Samuel. 1 Samuel. I'm trying to use the noose. I'm gonna try to use mainly my new sword, man. I'm trying to break that mug all the way in. All right. 1 Samuel chapter 16 and verse 7. All right, and it reads, but it's like the 1 Samuel chapter 16 and verse 7. It says, but the Lord said unto Samuel, look, not on his countenance or on the height of his stature, because I have refused him. All right. For the Lord seeth not a man. It says, because I have refused him, for the Lord seeth not as man seeth. The Lord don't see how we see and how we see things. All right. It says, for man looketh upon the outer appearance, but the Lord looketh upon the heart, man. So like the heart, so man, the Lord, he examines your mind. That's why we have to be careful about the things that we think about, man. Now, I might be at work thinking about who knows what, man. And I had to discipline myself to check my spirit on just some things that I think about in my mind. It be some nasty stuff too. A little nasty stuff just run through your mind, but you got to be sure you have to purge your thoughts, man. What's that? Sirach chapter, I believe 22 or 23 and verse 1 or 23 and 2. All right, let me try to find it real quick, man. It says, please don't say that war is not beautiful. I hope God help us, people of Israel and Iran. All right. Well, war is beautiful to us, man. All right, because our God is a man of war, man. All right. Our God is a man of war, and he thinks war is beautiful. Okay. This is Sirach chapter 23 and verse 2. It says, who will set scourges over my thoughts and the discipline of wisdom over my heart, that they spare me not for my ignorances, and it pass not by my sins. All right. So we have to not be ignorant in anything, great or small. That's Sirach chapter 5 and verse 15, man. All right. We have to we have to, obviously y'all call, man. You already know that you finna get me started, right? Man, but it's a beautiful thing. I like to see how Ike is with his wife, man. All right. All praise to the Most High, man. But let me focus. It says, who has set scourges over my thoughts and the discipline of wisdom over my heart, that they spare me not for my ignorances, and it passed not by my sins. Okay, so we want to always scourge our mind, because sometimes when we're thinking about something, I mean, you might think it's in the spirit, but it's out of the spirit and damn out of season, man. All right. We have to be careful, man, because hey, the Most High punish us for that. That's my point. The Lord examines the mind. All right, we have to understand our mind is deceitful and it will deceive you. All right, no matter what your stature is. All right, this is Sirach chapter 23 and verse 19. Man, I'm already there. Sirach 23 and 19. It says, such a man only feareth the eyes of men, and knoweth not that the eyes of the Lord are 10,000 times brighter than the sun, beholding all the ways of men, and considering the most secret parts. Man, your most secret parts, the Lord know all your little dirty secrets and all your little thoughts, man. All right. Shalom, Alpha Plus. Shalom. All right. Welcome to the chat, man. All right. But the Lord know all your little dirty secrets, man. It says such a man feareth the eyes of men, and knoweth not that the eyes of the Lord are 10,000 times brighter than the sun, beholding all the ways of men, and considering the most secret parts, man. So, like I players just going into secret, envyings, hatred, strife. All right, we're going into the Passover, and we shouldn't be like that, especially around this time, man. Hey, Satan is crafty, and we're gonna get a few precepts on that, man. We have to love one another, man. All right, because the Lord commanded. All right, the Lord commanded. That's a top commandment. All right, let's go to Mark chapter 7 and verse 14, man. See how I end up switching to the old Bible anyway? Just like, well, I had to get the Apocrypha out of it, that's why. But since I got it in my hand, let me go ahead and use it for a second. All right, Mark chapter 7. All right, and we're gonna start at verse number 14. All right, and it reads, and when he had called all the people unto him, and said unto them, hearken unto me, every one of you, and understand. There is nothing from without a man that enter into him can defile him, but the things which come out of him, those are they that defile a man. Okay, it's the things that come out of you. But watch this. All right, and this is how you know that it's not just talking about food. This is a precept that Christians like to use to justify why you can eat pork, man. No, you can't eat pork, man. All right, that's another class though. All right, verse 16 it says, if any man have ears to hear, let him hear, man. And when he was entered into the house from the people, his disciples asked him concerning the parable. And he said unto them, are you so without understanding also? Do ye not perceive that whatsoever thing that without entered into a man, it cannot defile him, man? Okay? Because it entered not into his heart, but into his belly, man. All right? So it's the things that enter into your mind that truly defiles you and corrupts your spirit, man. All right? Shalom, brother Ezariah Yasharala. Shalom, man. Yeah, bro, you know that I got that precept too. All right. It says, what you say, Mouty? Okay, you're right. Thank you about your favorite. I just want to be happy. I'm sorry, but think Lord was just watching. Hey, I don't know if you're an Israelite or not. All right, but if you're a so-called Black, Hispanic, or Native American, man, you need to be getting yourself ready for World War III and keep the commandments, man. All right. So that means pork can defile you. Okay? Unleavened bread. That don't mean that pork. He said that means pork can't defile you. Well, I'm finna go to one precept, okay? Brother Unleavened bread. Let's go to a prophecy that hasn't happened. All right? That hasn't happened yet. And we finna see. We finna find out. We are about to find out if pork can defile you. Okay, this is Isaiah, brother Unleavened bread. All right, so this is a prophecy that hasn't happened, and this is explaining how when Christ come back and how it's going to be when Christ come back. It says, this is Isaiah chapter 66 verse 17. I'm gonna read 16. It says, for by fire and by a sword will the Lord plead with all flesh. And it says the slain of the Lord shall be many. So Christ is going to come back slicing and dicing, brother unleavened bread. Okay, it says they that sanctify themselves and purify themselves in the garden behind one's trees, eating swine's flesh. So Christ said when he come back, he's gonna kill those that's eating swine's flesh, and the abomination and the mouse shall be consumed together, saith the Lord, man. So like I say, man, Christianity got a lot of us bugged out, man. But no. See, we had to understand that we could eat pork in the Roman captivity, man. Although some of us was going off, but we already had to understand that we just so lost because, hell, we grew up eating pork chops and damn bacon and all that type stuff, man. All right. Zechariah Judah, there was Isaiah 66. There was Isaiah 66 in verse 17. All right. And there was Isaiah 66 in verse 17. All right. And if you go back to Isaiah 65 in verse 4, it says, which remain among the graves and lodge in the mountains, which eat swine's flesh, and the broth and abominable things is in their vessels, all right? Which say, stand by thyself, come not near me, all right? For I am holier than thou. These are smoke in my nose, a fire burneth all day, man. The Lord hate that, man, all right? The Lord hate that thing. But that Isaiah 66 in verse 17, that's a clean cut, all right? That is a clean cut. That's showing when Christ come back, he's not gonna be playing games with you. You know, you in the garden eating damn swine flesh and you damn eating mice and just abominable things, man. All right. So, heck, man, they put it inside almost everything. Heck, man, and you're absolutely right, man. They damn put pork in everything, man, because they want to defile the Israelites. This whole world revolves around the children of Israel, man. All right, we are the hottest commodity on this earth, man. All right, and they don't want salvation, man. They don't want us back on top, man. All right, but let's get back to the class, man, about us being unified going into this Passover and not having envies and stripes and hatred toward each other, man. Let's be unified. All right, let's go back. Let's just get the next precept. Oh, let's go back to Mark chapter 7, because that's where we were. I'm gonna read verse 15. Mark 7:15 says, "There is nothing from without a man that enter into him that can defile him, but the things which come out of him, those they that defile him." All right. If any man have ears to hear, let him hear. Watch this. And when he was entered into the house from the people, his disciples asked him concerning this parable. And they said unto them, "Are you so without understanding also? Do you not perceive that whatsoever thing from without enter into a man cannot defile him, because it entereth not into his heart, which is your mind, all right, into the belly, and goeth out as drop, which is boo-boo, all right, purging all meats." Verse 20, it says, "And he said, that which cometh out of a man, that is what come out you is what defiles you." All right. And this is the point. Shalom, sister Adaya. Shalom, sister Adaya. That's right, Hack, man, to keep us in sin. All right. Hey, I'm glad to see the twins up here. Shalom, Bruce. All right. Verse 21, it says, from within, out of the heart of men proceed evil thoughts, adulteries, fornications, and murders, thefts, covetousness, wickedness, deceit, lasciviousness, an evil eye, blasphemy, pride, foolishness. All these evil things come from within and defile a man. All right. And that's the truth, because we can read all the accounts of our forefathers that, I mean, Israel, we deal with these things right now, man. We deal with all these things right now. Somewhere, somebody's dealing with this, man. All right. And that's our job, to recognize these things. When we see these things, you know, we got to kind of address these things, man. All right. And hey, we got plenty of precepts. Shalom, Sister Mary Houston. All right. House of Daniel down there in H-Town. All right. Shalom. I love bread, right? So fleshy swine can defile a man. It's the spiritual swine that defiles a man. No, Christ said you can't. He said if you're eating pork or swine, he's gonna kill you. Okay, straight up. It ain't no in between. All right. There's a little time to believe. Oh Lord, may one day everything be better. And and you're right, bro. We're brothers, black or white, no matter. But Mighty, no, we're not brothers, man. All right. We're not brothers. Okay? All right, Marty, let me tell you. All nations, and I'm going to get back to my class after this, Marty. Hopefully, I got some other brothers that can kind of edify you. I got brothers in here that's going to start throwing precepts up in this chat in a minute. All right? But let me show you who our brethren are, Marty. All right? Because, Marty, if you are so-called Arab, man, your brothers are Arabs. Okay, the Lord divided the nations, man. All right, but let me get this from our history book, the Holy Bible. All right, this is the Israelite history book. All right, and this is what our God said. All right, this is the book of Ezekiel, chapter 11 and verse number 15. It reads, "Son of man, thy brethren, right, even thy brethren, the men of thy kindred, and all the house of Israel holy." That's our brethren, man. There's other nations that's named in this Bible, but the Lord say the children of Israel, your brethren, or the house of Israel, man. The so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans. It says, "Are they unto whom the inhabitants of Jerusalem have said, get thee you far from the Lord." All right. "Unto us is this land given in a possession," man. So all that over there where Israel is, Marty, where all those Arabs are, that ain't your land. And that's why the Lord is, you know, he's kind of tearing stuff up over there. He's tearing Palestine up because them people do not belong over there. All right. And those other Arabs and those Edomites over there, those Edomites over there, the so-called white man that's over there that's acting like they Jews, but they're not, but the synagogue, like they don't belong over there. And judgment is coming for them next. And they know it, man. All right. So yes, Mouty, that's who our brethren is. And you can also, Mouty, if you got our book, you can read Romans chapter 9. All right, you can read Romans chapter 9. In fact, let me just go ahead and get it real quick, Mouty, because I enjoy answering your questions. But like I say, hopefully we got Brother Ezra up there. There you go, Brother Ezra, Mouty. We got Brother Ezra putting precepts. But Romans chapter 9. All right, I'm gonna start at verse 2. It says that I have a great heaviness and continual sorrow in my heart, For I could wish that myself were cursed from Christ for my brethren. Paul said, for my brethren. All right. My kinsmen according to the flesh, who are Israelites, not the so-called Arab man. All right. Who are Israelites, who to whom pertaineth the adoption and the glory and the covenants and the giving of the law and the services of God and the promises, man. All right. Yeah, heck, man, we got Deuteronomy 7:6. So yeah, man, Ezra, man, y'all go ahead and handle the chat, man. You know, I'm pretty sure some more brothers is gonna come up in here, man. But I don't mind answering questions too. All right. So, man, let's just get the next precept, man. Let's get Proverbs chapter 4. Let me get my new Bible, man. You know, we want to go on into this Passover, man. It don't matter who we are, man. We gotta make sure we in the right spirit, man. We gotta make sure we in the right spirit. And I know I'm constantly trying to examine myself. Damn, was I right for that? Damn, was I right for even thinking this? Was I feeling right even saying, damn, was it in season or was it out of season? I'm constantly examining myself, man, because I don't want to fall, man. Falling down hurts, man, right? So, hey, it's our job to constantly examine ourselves. This is the book of Proverbs chapter 4, and we're going to start at verse 7, all right? And it reads, wisdom is a principal thing, therefore get wisdom, and with all thy getting, get understanding. Exalt her, and she shall promote thee. She shall bring thee to honor when thou doest embrace her, man. All right. And that's just staying in these scriptures daily, staying in the prophecies, man. All right. Paying alms, man. That's not just money, but this is helping your brothers out when your brothers need help, man. And just really being there and exalting yourself for your people, man. All right. It says she should give to thee. It says she shall give to thine head an ornament of grace, a crown of glory shall she deliver thee, man. All right. It's the Most High that delivers that damn crown of glory, man, to you, man. All right. It's the Lord, man. It says, I have taught thee in the ways of wisdom. I have led thee in right paths. When thou goest, thy steps should not be strained. All right. My step shall not be straightened. And when thou runnest, thou shalt not stumble, man. All right. It says, take fast hold of instruction. Let her not go. Keep her, for she is thy life. Enter not into the path of the wicked, and go not in the way of evil men. Avoid it, pass not by it not. Salakia, verse 15. Avoid it, pass not by it, turn from it, and pass away, man. And so we have these accounts of our forefathers, man. We had mighty forefathers. We had kings. You know, we got King Saul. All right. And the Lord showing you, okay, and we're going to get into King Saul. All right. We're gonna get into King Saul, and we're going to read an account of Saul and David, man. All right. It says, for they sleep not, except they done mischief, and their sleep is taken away unless they cause someone to fall, man. All right, so you have to, hey, let's just check our spirits, man. Just check our spirits and just like make sure that we're sincere, man. All right. You know, with Christ moving this way, all right. With Christ moving this way, all right. It says, verse 17, for they eat the bread of wickedness and drink the wine of violence, but the path of the just is as a shining light that shineth more and more until the perfect day. All right. And that's how we want to be. We want to be continually growing and letting our light shine brighter and brighter and brighter. We don't want to be a dim light, man. All right. Y'all make sure that y'all light always shining, man. Because it's people watching y'all, man. All right. It's people watching y'all, man. Y'all Israelites out here, man. But believe it or not, man. And man, brothers and sisters can reach us. You don't want to be a dark spirit, man. All right. It says the way of the wicked is darkness. They know not at what they stumble, man. And you have to know when your foot is sliding too, man. Cause sometimes, man, I have to check myself. Like, damn, I'm kind of tripping, man. All right, I need to throw up some fast. My mind ain't right. My foot sliding. You know what I'm saying? All right. You have to know when you're stumbling. It says the way of the wicked is darkness. They know not at what they stumble. All right. It says, my son, attend to my words, incline thy ear into my sayings. All right. That's meaning, hey, let's follow the ways of the Lord and not lean upon your own understanding, man. All right. It says, let them not depart from thine eyes. Keep them in the midst of thine heart, man. For they are life unto those that find them, and health to all their flesh. Keep the heart with all diligence, for out of it are the issues of life, man. The issues of life come out of your mind, man. All right. It says, for out of it are the issues of life, and the issues of life comes from the mind. All right. Shalom, brother Lamar Benton. Shalom, brother Eric. All right. We got everybody in here. Shalom. Oh yeah. Brother Balai. Shalom. 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 All right. I'm gonna read 23 again. It says, keep thy heart with all diligence, for out of it are the issues of life, man. All right. Out of your heart are the issues of life, man. So we don't want to trouble ourselves, man. All right, in our mind. All right. We don't want to have evil suspicions that overthrow your judgment, man. All right. But let's move on. Let's get the next precept, though. Let's get Sirach chapter 4 and verse 28. Get Sirach 4 and 28, man. Sirach. Now, we're going to start at verse 11. Sirach chapter 4. We're going to start at verse 11. It says, wisdom exalted her children and layeth hold of them that seek her. He that love her loveth life, and they that seek her early shall be filled with joy, man. So, like I say, man, we want to get on our fast early. We don't want to wait till all hell breaking loose, and I got to get better with that. I wait till the last damn minute to start fasting. When all hell breaking loose, man. All right? We should have a routine with fasting, man. All right? It says, he that loveth her life, it says, verse 12, he that loveth her loveth life, and they that seek her early shall be filled with joy. He that holdeth her fast shall inherit glory, and wheresoever she entereth, the Lord will bless, man. So you want to make sure you constantly feed yourself with these scriptures, man. All right? Shalom, Stephen Jackson. Hey, Hackman, I don't know, Hackman, what you just said, it's just kind of in the spirit, because you know what? I was going to name this class. I was going to name this class Crabs in the Bucket. All right? I was going to put that in my title, Crabs in a Bucket. In Israel, hey, let's not be crabs in a bucket, man. And that's just in the spirit, man. I was literally gonna name that class, this class, man. We can't be pulling each other down. All right. And throwing sisters out of the spirit, and brothers doing, because spirits jump, man. Spirits literally jump on people, man. All right. And you gotta be careful not to be a stumbling block to your sister or your brother, man, because man, Lord will judge you for that, man. Lord will judge you for that. Shalom, Stephen Jackson. All right. Verse 14, it says, they that serve her shall minister to the Holy One, and them that love her, the Lord doth love. All right. Verse 15, whoso giveth ear unto her shall judge the nations, and he that attendeth unto her shall dwell securely. If a man commit himself unto her, he shall inherit her, and his generations shall hold her in possession. All right. We want to hold wisdom in possession and not let her go, man. All right. It says, for at the first, she will walk with him by crooked ways and bring fear and dread upon him. So look, when y'all come into this truth, you start keeping the commandments, man, all hell is going to start breaking loose. Even when you've been in it for a few years, it's going to be times, man, these tests get hard, man. I mean, man, these tests get hard. Man, some of these tests make you just want to throw up, man. Like for real. It's, man, the Lord knows how to try you, man. All right. Like King David told the Lord, try me, Lord, try me. Man, that's a bold thing to say. But King David was on another spiritual level, man. All right. Yeah. They go to damn scoffers. All right. It's all good, though. I ain't doing no tripping, man. Let the scoffers scoff, man. All right. Because they still hearing this word. And that's all that matter, man. Giving all glory and honor and praises to the Most High, man. All right. The Lord's word don't go out void. All right. Con. Verse 17, it says, for at first she would walk with him by crooked ways and bring fear and dread upon him and torment him with her discipline until she may trust his soul and try him by her laws. All right. Try him by keeping the commandments. All right. It says, then will she return the straight way unto him and comfort him and shew him her secrets, man. It's just like that woman that she been trying for so long. All right. And y'all know how I was in the world. All right, man, you've been trying to get at this woman for a while, and then she's like, all right, you know, especially back in the day. Today, it'd be kind of, in today's world, it's a lot easier. But back then, man, you to get into a woman, you have to go through some stuff, man. So when she finally trusts you and open herself up to you, man. All right, so y'all got to keep that in mind. You're going to go through some stuff in this truth. We just have to make sure that we checking our spirits, man. And then when some certain stuff do happen to you, you have to make sure you stay in the spirit and not get thrown out, man. We finna get these precepts in, man. I got a lot of precepts, man, and I got to get them out, man. All right. Verse 19, but if he go wrong, she will forsake him and give him over to his own rule. So you can get all this understanding, this truth, get built up, and the Lord lifts you up. But then when you start going off, he started taking your understanding. He started taking things from you. All right. Shalom, brother Dunn. All right. I'm glad you in here, Soldier Donovan. Yeah, because, man, these scoffers kind of, kind of tough. I'm trying to answer questions and bring the class out at the same time. So it's always good to have my brothers and him. Got Lamar Benton in here. All right. We have all our brothers in here helping me hold posts, man, while I bring the word out. Right. It says, but if he go wrong, she will forsake him and give him over to his own ruin, man. So, and that's one thing that I think about this truth, man. I might say something to a brother that's like a little off, and later on I kind of think about that, man. Damn, what if the shoe was on the other foot? You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna tell you, it be times where I be losing precepts, like precepts I used to know, they be missing. I'm like, and it scares me, man. It scares me. So we just have to, man. We have to be treading on. Hey, man, we treading on thin ice, man. All right, when it comes to the judgments of the Lord, we have to be careful about how we treat our brothers and sisters, man. Coming into this Passover, man. All right, these are trying times right now for everybody. All right, these are trying times for everybody. Verse 19, it says, but if he go wrong, she will forsake him and give him over to his own ruin. Verse 20, it says, observe the opportunity and beware of evil, and be not ashamed when it concerneth your soul, man. So, man, don't be ashamed to wear your fringes. Don't be ashamed to separate yourself from wicked men and women. All right. Don't be ashamed to ask questions, man. In this truth, man. All right. Very happy to be in this mass awakening. All praises, Alpha Plus, because this is a mass awakening of the Israelites, man, and the unifying and the unity of two of a divided kingdom, man, coming back together, man. All right. Verse 21, it says, for there is a shame that bringeth sin, and there's a shame which is glory and grace, man, because it's a shame, some people do something, it's a shameful thing, and the Lord count that as sin, man, because you did that. And then there's a shame, just like Christ being spit on and beat on was a shameful thing. But at the same time, it was beautiful too, man, for the reason he was doing it. He said there's a shame which brings glory and grace, though, at the same time, man. All right? That goes two ways. It says, accept no persons against thy soul, and let not the reverence of any man cause thee to fall, man. All right? Don't hey, it's like you can't, man, be careful, man. Don't let people tear you down, man. That's my thing, man. Don't let it don't matter who it is, man. Don't let people tear you down and drag you out of the spirit, man. Sometimes you have to address certain things, man, and don't be ashamed to do it, man. All right. It says, accept no persons against thy soul, and let not the reverence of any man cause thee to fall, man. All right. Because a brother or sister might pump you up, even in this truth, might pump you up to think that something is right when it's wrong, man. And then you going after that, you know, after whatever this brother and sister talking about, and it's off. All right. So that's why it says, accept no person against thy soul, and let not the reverence of any man cause thee to fall, man. Verse 23, it says, and refrain not to speak when there is occasion to do good, and hide not thy wisdom in her beauty, because of man, in season, in season, man, when you speak it, man, beauty, wisdom is beautiful, man. All right, wisdom is beautiful. So let me see. Well, let me keep reading. Salakia. Verse 24, for by speech wisdom shall be known, and by learning by the word of the tongue. In no wise speak against the truth, but be abased of the error of thine ignorance. Be not ashamed to confess thy sin, and force not the course of the river, man. So sometimes when you wrong, you just wrong. Like sometimes when you wrong, you just wrong. You know what I'm saying? That's what the Lord say. Don't force the course of the river, man. All right. It says, make not thyself an underling to a foolish man, neither accept the persons of the mighty, man. All right. It don't matter who it is, man, or like what big, you know, how great this sister is. All right. Or how, you know, mighty and great this brother is, man. All right. Make not thyself, it says, make not thyself an underling to a foolish man, neither accept the persons of the mighty. All right. Strive for the truth unto death, man. All right. And the Lord shall fight for you. So I'm just saying, we have to let the Lord fight for us, man. All right. We have to let the Lord fight our battles. In Israel, we gotta cut out with the damn secret hatred, strife, and the enemies. And this is just the intro of this class, man. All right. This is just the intro, man. All right. Let me see. Hey, Kyle. Hello, sir. German and white. How can I be of use? He says, hello, sir. I am German and white. How can I be of use? And how can I serve the real kings? You know what? Man, all praises to the Most High, man. Man, all praises to the Most High, man. Because, I mean, you're admitting that we are the real kings, and you know who we are, man. All right, me and obviously Yaakov was just talking about this. Man, we were like, it's a remnant of white people that's already trying to serve us, man. But that's just a small percentage, man. All right. It says, how can I be a you? If I mean, I got all kind of answers. Hey, if any brother in the chat want to answer that, because ultimately German and white, I mean, y'all judgment set, and y'all are going into captivity, man. All right, y'all going into captivity. Yeah, me and obviously Yaakov just talking about that today. That's in the spirit, man. All right. Like I say, no matter how many scholars in here, man, hey, the Lord's word don't go out void, man. All right. The Lord's word don't go out void. All right. And ultimately, well, I'm gonna tell you, German and white, this is what you can do. All right. This is what you can do. All right. You can let the rest of your people know that so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans are the Israelites, and we are the children of God, man. All right. And you have to reverence us as the children of God. And also what you can do is show when you see other blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, let them know and just tell them, hey, y'all are the real Jews. Y'all are the Israelites, and you a king on this earth. That's what you can do. All right. If you want to serve us now, that's one way that you can. But y'all services is finna increase when Christ come back on a whole nother level. All right. On a whole nother level, man. So y'all just gotta kind of get ready for that, man. But that's what you can do. All right. Yeah. German and white, brother Ezra, Yasha'Allah, Isaiah 14, 1 and 2, man. Get on down. If you're gonna read that, man. All right. Because y'all are gonna serve. All right. But all praises that you to the Most High God. Hey man, y'all, hey man, these Edomites are waking up too, man. Man, these Edomites are waking up too. These Arabs are waking up too, man. But Israel, in some aspects, we still sleep, man. All these other nations can unify, but when it comes to Israelites, man, it be like crabs in a bucket, man. All right. It'll just, you know, because Satan is crafty as hell, man. Satan take down the mightiest men and damn women, man. Crafty, man. All right, and it didn't just be a chain reaction. This sister get that sister out of spirit. Then hop on that sister. Then hop on that sister. Then hop on that sister. Same thing with the brothers. All right, and that's why we got to be careful. All right, let's move on, man. Let's move on. Let's get the next precept. Let's get Leviticus chapter 19, man. So like it, because this is the law, man. All right, this is the law. Leviticus 19, and we're gonna start at verse 15. All right, and it reads, "Ye should do no unrighteousness in judgment. Thou shalt not respect the persons of the poor, nor honor the persons of the mighty. But in righteousness shall thou judge thy neighbor in righteousness," man. All right. In righteousness, that's not having respect of persons just because this person, or this person has this much prestige or whatever. All right. Yeah, Rick, Isaiah 60:5, and thy heart shall fear and be. Yeah, that's a great precept, man. That's a great precept. All right. Let me keep reading. It says, "Ye should do no unrighteousness in judgment. Thou shalt not respect the persons of the poor, nor honor the persons of the mighty, but in righteousness shall thou judge thy neighbor. Thou shalt not go up and down as a talebearer among thy people, neither shall they stand against the blood of thy neighbor. I am the Lord," man. All right, so we have to be careful about these things. These are things that I have to be careful about. Shit, somewhere, man, I saw a little bit of me in there, somewhere, or at one point in time. All right, it says, "They should not hate thy brother in thy heart." In your mind, you hate your brother, man. Like I said, man, the Lord knows our mind, and He knows what's really in your damn mind. All right, man, the Most High know, man. All right, it says, "Thou shalt not hate thy brother in thy heart, and thou shalt not in any wise rebuke thy neighbor, and not suffer sin upon him," man. So, man, it's saying, hey, when your neighbor going off, sometimes, hey, man, you have to sometimes you got to bring the milk back out, man. When you see your brothers and sisters going off, you have to let them know that they're going off, regardless of who they are, man, because that's what the Lord say, man. Right? And that can be tough. But you know what? It says, man, I'd rather fear God than man, all right? I'd rather listen to the Most High God, all right? Verse 18, it says, "Thou shalt not avenge nor bear grudge against the children of thy people, but thou shalt love thy neighbor as thyself." So you got to love your neighbor as yourself. Love your neighbor as yourself. Love your neighbor as yourself. Love your neighbor as yourself, man. Right? Shalom, Sister Genesis. Hey, Sister Genesis got them good cakes, man. Cake was good last Shabbat, sis. Shalom. All right? Love your neighbor as yourself, man. And sometimes, hey, Israel, I mean, when they're going into secret hate and strifes and envies amongst brethren and sisters, man, these are things we have to keep in mind, man. And even me, I might, talking to certain brothers, it might even be people at work. You know what I'm saying? I got to be careful about how I move, man. I have to be careful about how I move. This is one sister at my job, man. This is one sister. This is a sister, and she has a bright spirit. I don't know what it is. She stand out. This little short sister, and she's just happy. You don't see it. She don't be out of the spirit. She don't know she's an Israelite. But one day we clocking out. We at work and we kind of clocking out. And I wear mitres at work. I wear my scarf sometimes on big ones. And she say, "You must be in the Taliban." And in my head, I'm like, that's the dumbest thing that anybody could ever say. But that's not the first time I done heard that before. Just because I had a beard, one of my aunties asked, "You must be in the Taliban." Like, what the hell, man? I have a beard. So I asked the sister, this is what I asked the sister. I say, "So everybody that wears a mitre is in the Taliban?" And she said, "No." I'm like, "Well," I said, "Sister, I'm a Israelite, sister. I'm a Hebrew Israelite, and so are you." I didn't snap off on her. It's some brothers and some Capts that would have snapped off on that sister, man. All right. Nah, man. I just told her. And then you know what? The next day, I'm gonna tell you, the next day she came to work and she had a damn Mitri on. She had a damn headscarf on, man. All right, I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna tell you, cause I'm bold. I wear big ass Mitris in my it like them big headscarves. And a lot of people they come in there, they see me, and then you start seeing people tying all kind of stuff on their head. But the next day she came to work, she had a damn Mitri on. So I looked at her and said, "Oh, you must be in the Taliban too now, huh?" Then she started laughing. And that's how me and her, So, we got to be patient with our brothers and sisters, man. We have to be patient. Sometimes people will offend, and you got to kind of shake that thing off, man. All right? Man, let's move on because we got some precepts that we got to get to. All right? Let's get Exodus chapter 20. All right? We get Exodus chapter 20, y'all. I'm just touching on some laws, man, because look, we're going into Passover. And we got to get our praises to the Most High, obviously, Yaakov. All right. But we coming into this Passover, man. All right. And we got to make sure that we in the right spirit, man. All right. Because we don't want to go into the Passover and the Lord burst you. All right. I know I don't want to be burst. All right. In fact, let's go to Deuteronomy 28 real quick. Let's go to the curses. So, in my point for going to Deuteronomy 28 is because these things occur in Israel, like to this day. I mean, it's not a joke. And we'll be lying to say that we don't deal with that. Man, I deal with some of these things. And I might need to be checked on that. All right? Deuteronomy chapter 28, man. And what's that? 28, let's start at 54. All right, Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 54. It says, so that the man that is, and these are the curses of the Israelites. It says, so, and this is how you know that you are Israelite, for damn sure. So that the man that is tender and delicate among you, and very delicate, all right, his eyes should be evil toward his brother, and toward the wife of his bosom, and toward the remnant of his children, which he should leave, man. And you know how niggas are. When we walk down the street, we looking at each other, we mean mugging each other. I mean, you might say, what's up to a brother? He might look at you and don't say that and just keep walking, man. You see what I'm saying? Or you might accidentally say, you might accidentally bump a brother or step on his shoes and brother like bend down and wipe my shoes. It's brothers that literally kill each other for damn scuffing their shoes, man. I mean, it's crazy. All right, that's how I know that we the Israelites, all right, by these curses. All right. It says, so that he would not give, it says, and we the one, it's mainly us that leave our damn children, man. I had to bring this out to my daddy. My mom and my daddy got a divorce, when I was like, my dad left when I was 7, but he was right around the corner. I mean, we still went over there, but my household was split, man. All right? So these are curses that happen to a lot of blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans. It may happen to some white people, but on the majority, it's happening to us. All right, let me finish it out. It says, so that he would not give to them any of the flesh of his own children, whom he shall eat, man. And we did eat our own children, and in the future, we're going to eat our own children if you ain't keeping the commandments. The Lord is going to make you eat your children, man. All right, because he have nothing left him in the siege and in the straightness, wherewith thy enemies shall distress thee in all thy gates. All right, let me get the last of this curse because my Bible chopped off right there. But yes, man, you will be eating your damn children, man. And it happened to us in the past, man. It happened to us in the Babylonian captivity, and it happened to us in the damn Roman captivity, man. All right, Deuteronomy chapter 28 and verse 56. All right, it's the last part of this. It says, and the tender and delicate woman among you, which not venture to set the sole of the foot upon the ground for tenderness and for delicateness and tenderness, her eyes should be evil toward her husband of her bosom and toward her sons and toward her daughters, man. All right, and these are curses that we deal with, having evil eyes toward our brothers and to our sisters, man, and to our wives and to our children. These are things that only the Israelites deal with. All right. So, like I say, going into this Passover, we want to make sure that we are in the right state of mind, man. All right. That's the only reason I brought out the curses, because we can't say we don't deal with secret hatred, strife, envies. We deal with it. It is what it is, man. And it's okay. We're a nation and we're going to stick together, man. And we're going to work this thing out. We're going to work this thing out, man. And I just want to encourage y'all to stay strong in this truth, man. Because it'll be something that a sister might do to you or a brother might do to you that'll make you fall out the truth, man. It happened. Like that one guy that be on Captain Benaniyah thing that's butt hurt. Because I think Brother Dexter kind of brought it out, like he must have been in some camp and he got hurt. You know what I'm saying? But man, like Benaniyah said, man, you gotta let the Lord deal with that, man. It be brothers and sisters, man, doing stuff to brothers and sisters that they should be doing, man. Like they, But we finna get it. We finna just get the precepts, man. All right. Let's get let's go get Exodus chapter 20, man. Real quick. Exodus 20. We're gonna roll through these precepts because we got a ways to go, man. The secret hatred, the strifes, and the envyings. We can't bring that into Passover, man. We on the brink of Passover. All right, we on the brink of Passover. Exodus chapter 20 and verse 13. All right, it reads, "Thou shalt not kill, thou shalt not commit adultery, thou shalt not steal." And going into y'all know having hate for your brother, it's part of that. Thou shalt not kill, man. All right, having hate for your brother and your sister is the same as murder, man. All right. Having hate for your brother and your sister is the same. That falls under murder. There's more than 10 commandments. There's law, there's statutes and commandments within the Big 10, man. All right. It says, "Thou shalt not bear false witness against thy neighbor. Thou shalt not covet thy neighbor's house. Thou shalt not covet thy neighbor's wife, nor his manservant, nor his maidservant," right? "Nor his ox, nor his ass, nor anything of your neighbors, man." Don't be damn jealous of what your damn neighbor got, man. And we got to be content on what we have, man. And that's one thing, man. I've dealt with that. I've dealt with that. I live in this little house right now. I'm in the midst of damn moving and trying to find somewhere to live. All right. I'm just, but the Lord give it and he take it away just like that, man. I still give our glory and honor praise to the Most High. But right across the street, my neighbors, they got these little lights that shine on their house, right? And I'm big on the yard, like I'm a yard person, man. So I'm always cutting my grass. If I see I try to keep my grass cut. But if I see my next door neighbor cutting his grass, I gotta make sure I get up next day and cut his yard. Ain't gonna be looking better than mine, all right? All right, then I live around Edomites, so I just like to outdo them anyways. I be having their ass sweating. Hey, like it's off the subject, but last summer, I'm gonna tell y'all, last summer it's hot as hell outside, man. The Edomites can't take it. Even in the evening time, it's 100 degrees. I'm out there getting it in, man. And my neighbor, cause he just gave up, man. You can't keep up with the Israelites, man. Y'all can't. Y'all ain't on our level with that, man. The sun hates y'all. But anyways, the point is being covetous. Across the street, my neighbors got these lights that shine on their house. I like, man, I got to get some of them lights to shine on my house too. All right. So I went to damn Home Depot and bought the lights to shine on and it's shining on my house. It look good. You know what I'm saying? It's shining on there with not. It's vanity. Don't say all is vain, man. Cause I ain't finna have this damn place pretty soon, man. The Lord finna bless me with another one, Lord willing. All right. But I'm just saying, it's all vanity, man. All right. Let's not be covetous, man. All right. Well, he got this or she got that. Cause then that's when your mind. Because when you break the commandments, that's when your mind starts to turn and twist. And you get bugged out, man, and start acting weird and strange. Start acting weird and strange as hell. Right? I don't hate niggas, but strong dislike. Willing, we all repent, all praises, Eric. For real. All right. Well, anyways, let's get back to it, man. I just want to bring that law, man. All right. We shouldn't be, on no covetous stuff, man. All right, we're just throwing it out there because that brings the hatred and the strife and the envies. All right, let's get 1 Peter chapter 5 and verse 8 real quick, man, because this part is important right here, man. We have to understand, man. Satan, look, Satan is an angel of the Most High, man. Y'all have to understand, and Satan has power, man. Satan has power, and the Lord sent Satan on this earth to do certain things, man. And we have so many accounts to where Satan bugged out the greatest of men and women, man. The greatest. So who in the hell am I, man? Who in the hell am I to say that I'm perfect and I'm king shit, man? I ain't nobody, and I gotta watch out for these things. I have to watch out, man. All right, let's get 1 Peter chapter 5 and verse 8. It reads, I'm gonna start at verse 6. It says, humble yourself, therefore, under the mighty hand of God, that ye may be exalted. So he may exalt you in due time, man. All right. So that he may exalt you in due time. I'm gonna tell you, a lot of brothers and sisters, especially in the truth, especially soldiers, when it comes to being promoted in the truth, that can be a big, it's a big thing and it's a big responsibility. But a lot of people, I've seen people get sifted out of the truth like that because they so worried about being promoted. And when they didn't get promoted, they ass is out of there. And they go to the next camp, don't get promoted, and go to the next camp and don't get promoted because you're worried about vain things, man. Just worry about serving the Lord, man. Right? That's what I'm saying. Hey, y'all, a lot of us, we have to check our spirit, man. Worrying about promotions, man, which is out of the damn spirit, man. Hey, just do what the Lord tell you to do, and wisdom is gonna promote you. It says 1 Peter chapter 5 and verse 6, humble yourselves, therefore, under the mighty hand of God, that he may exalt you in due time. All right? Because there be brothers and sisters, brothers, or sisters that snatch you up. Because it works like this. When you read Proverbs chapter 21 and verse 1, the Lord turneth the hearts of the kings and men and women. We're going to get that precept later on too. But the Lord will literally take you. He'll have people, men and women, take you, snatch you up, and make you the king. He'll literally do that. He'll make all the brothers be like, man, we're finna take you and make you king, man. All right? Or just put you on this level, man. And a lot of people in their mind already put themselves on their level, and that's out of the spirit. It's out of the spirit. Out of the spirit. All right? Hey, verse 6. It says, humble yourselves, therefore, under the mighty hand of God, that he may exalt you in due time, casting all your care upon him, for he cared for you. Be sober, be vigilant. This part right here is the main part. And being sober is, man, have a basic understanding of the scriptures. And sometimes being sober is just like, it means don't be carried away into the doctrines of this world and the vanity and vain things and cars and clothes and how I looked. All right. And how mighty I am. All right. That's what being sober is. All right. It says be vigilant, meaning you got to keep watch. And this is why you have to keep watch. It don't matter who you are. You got to keep watch, man. It says, because your adversary, the devil, because your adversary is not necessarily another Israelite, but it's the devil. Just like Satan jumped inside of Peter, which is a mighty man, and Christ he didn't say, get thee behind me, Peter. He said, get thee behind me, Satan, because it was Satan. Just to imagine the kind of power Peter had that the Lord gave him, and yet Satan still possessed him. Satan possessed Peter, man. Hey, we literally, we watch the Exodus, and we think that a possession or a demonic possession is just when your head starts spinning and turning and your damn eyes turn white. No. Satan manifests himself to an angel of light, man. A brother or sister will be possessed and they look just like it. They just, all of a sudden, it's a damn spirit on them. And all of a sudden, now all of a sudden, they have hatred, strife, and envies now, man. All right? Next thing you know, you're going against the scriptures. And that's why Christ had to rebuke Peter, man. He said, get thee behind me, Satan, man. Because he know his brother had got possessed, man. Right? Let's go back to it. Verse 8, it says, be sober, be vigilant, because your adversary, the devil, as a roaring lion, walketh about, seeking whom he may devour, man. And don't think that you can't be devoured by Satan, man. Nobody's so mighty and nobody's so great that they can't be devoured by Satan, man. That's why we have to constantly examine ourselves, man. But let's get the next precept. In fact, that's the next precept. That is the next precept. Let's get 1 Corinthians. Let's get 1 Corinthians chapter 13 and verse 5, man. All right. Yeah, that's right. Hackman Denzel got that movie. I forgot what it's called. I forgot what that movie called. But yeah, about demons jumping in and out of people, man. Because that stuff, a lot of these movies that Esau make be real, man. All right. How people be, this is one movie where the people walk by and they touch you, and every person that touched the demon jump in them, man. And that's why in the scriptures teach you that, man. You got to be careful about who you letting in your house, and you got to be careful about who you hanging out with, man. Yeah, man, you have to be careful, man. I heard it ain't a game. It ain't a game, man. All right. Well, yeah, 1 Corinthians, my bad, Salakia. 1 Corinthians chapter 13. Shalom, brother Ray, house of Minnesota. Oh, yeah, it's Fallen. All right, that's right, you already in here. Yeah, brother Ray in Minnesota put it in there. Fallen. That's the name of that movie. All right. What's that? 2 Corinthians 13 and 5. What is that? 2 Corinthians 13 and 5, Salakia. It's 2 Corinthians chapter 13 and verse 5. All right. It reads, examine yourselves whether ye be in the faith. Prove your own selves. Know ye not your own selves? How that Hamashiach Yahushua is in you, except you be reprobates, man. So we have to constantly examine ourselves, man. All right. Shalom, Mr. Batista. Shalom, brother Judah. Shalom, man. So we have to constantly examine ourselves, man. All right, this is a self-examination that we have to do daily. We have to make sure we're in the right spirit. We have to guard our mouth and our tongue, man, and not blurt out the first thing that comes to our damn mind, man. All right, the Lord say, "Beware of Satan, man. Our adversary is Satan, man." All right, we have to be, Satan crafty as hell, and you can be overtaken. All right, 1 John. Let's go to 1 John, y'all. 1 John chapter 1, man. Got these precepts, man. It's like a lot. 1 John chapter 1, we're gonna start at verse 7. All right, it reads, but if we walk in the light as he is in the light, we have fellowship with one another. All right. So we want to have fellowship with one another. That's the whole point of this class, man. Going into Passover, man. Putting away that old man. Right on the tip of Passover, man. All right. Like I said, a lot of us, we need to be, all right, shalom, twin. Shalom. All right. Shalom. All right. So, yeah, we have to be, man, we have to be right coming to this Passover, man. Like right now, we should be fasting. Like I say, man, we should, it's not a law, but we should be fasting. All right, putting our spirit back in check. All right, it says, if we say that we Salakia, let me start at verse 7. It says, if we walk in the light, all right, as he is in the light, we have fellowship with one another. We need to be unified, y'all. All right, and the blood of Jesus Christ is his son. All right, his son cleanses us from all sins. If we say that we have no sin, we deceive ourselves, and the truth is not in you, man. We all have sin in us somewhere, man. Somewhere. And eventually that sin, it leaks out and it creeps out, man. So we got to constantly examine ourselves. We have our brothers and our sisters, because we examining each other. When we each other go out, we have to correct each other, man. We can't be afraid. Hey, brother, this and that, all right? Sister, all right, this and that, sister, all right? You know, just kind of pull your brother, your sister to the side. We finna get that too, all right? We finna get all that. Verse 9, it says, if we confess our sins, he is faithful and just to forgive us of our sins and to cleanse us from all unrighteousness, man. All right, that's why the Lord say, don't force your own ways, man. All right, sometimes we got to confess, man. All right, it says, if we say that we have not sinned, we make him a liar and his word is not with us, man. All right, so, man, we know that we got sin in us, man. We're supposed to be constantly purging these things out daily, man. All praise to the Most High. Call out Yahweh by Hashem and Mashiach. Woman like Yahweh, man. All praise to the Most High. I'm just excited that the Lord woke me up to this truth, man. All right. Let's get Galatians chapter 5, man. Let's get Galatians chapter 5, man. Right? Galatians chapter 5. Galatians chapter 5, we're going to start at verse 16. All right. It says, I say then, walk in the spirit, and ye shall not fulfill the lust of the flesh, man. All right. So, hey, make sure that we walking in the spirit. All right. And we're going to get the fruits of the spirit. We finna show y'all. All right. What's that, John? What's the precept for spirit? All right. John chapter 6 and verse 63, man. This word is the spirit. All right. And doing what this word tells us to do, man. All right. And not leaning on our own understanding. All right. It says, this I say then, walk in the spirit, and ye should not fulfill the lust of the flesh. For the flesh lusteth against the spirit, and the spirit against the flesh. It's always a fight. It's always a fight, man, daily. This is things we deal with daily. And if you say you don't, you a damn lie. We all deal with it. All right? Yeah, that's right, twin. All right? We all deal with it. For the flesh lusteth, it says, for the flesh lusteth after the spirit and Salakia, and the spirit against the flesh. And these are contrary to one another. All right? So that ye cannot do the things that you would, man. All right? A lot of us, we want to keep the commandments. We want to walk perfect with the Lord, but it's this flesh, man. It's this dirty, nasty-ass flesh that they be having us going off, man. And we all go off at one point in time, but we got to pick ourselves back up, dust ourselves off, and just keep rolling, man. Hey, Justin Reyes, that's a great precept. I think I got that one later on. Man, y'all are in the spirit in here, man. He said, can two walk together except they be agreed, man? I got that precept coming later on, man. All right. Hey, Brother Eric, that's another precept. I might got that one too. That Philippians 2 and 5. All right. Let this mind be in you, which was also in Hamashiach Yahushua, man. All right. One mind, man. All right. I haven't even got to that segment yet, man. Y'all brothers and sisters in the spirit. Even that one brother that had the title that I was going to put, that was amazing. All right. Verse 18, it says, but if ye be led of the spirit, ye are not under the law. All right. And I'm going to tell you, I was thinking about that one too. Because first of all, you walking in the commandments already. Okay. You walking in the commandments perfectly. All right. That's what that's going to. And then that also going into the sacrificial law. If you're keeping the commandments, why are you sacrificing animals, man? You don't have to sacrifice animals if you're keeping the commandments. Christ was our sacrifice, man. All right. Christ was the ultimate and a pure lamb, and Christ is our Passover, man. Christ is our Passover, man. All right. So we got to make sure that we walking in the law, statutes, and commandments. It says, but if you be led of the spirit, ye are not under the law. Now, the works of the flesh are manifest. It says the works of the flesh are manifest. That means that they will show up. You might know that they're not showing up, and even me, I might need to be checked on something. Because, hey, man, whatever's in the dark will come to light. It comes to light because sisters start moving funny, man, and acting weird. And brothers start moving funny and acting weird too. That's how it's manifest. All right. It says, now verse 19, now the works of the flesh are manifest, which are these: adultery, fornication, uncleanness, lasciviousness, idolatry, witchcraft, hatred. Because eventually you can't hold that hate in no more. Because that hate gonna come out like damn Dave Chappelle on the Chappelle show. I think it was Dave Chappelle. He said, "Open up your heart and let that hate out." Right? He was in the Ku Klux Klan rally. All right, but that hate is gonna come out. All right, variance. All right, emulations, wrath, strife, seditions, heresies. All right, envyings, murders, drunkenness, revelings, and such like, of which I tell you before, right? As I have also told you in times past, that ye which do such things shall not inherit the kingdom of God. So these are the works of the flesh. So you have to examine yourself and read the works of the flesh. Read Galatians chapter 5 and 16 on down. All right? And see if you're dealing with any of that. Hell, I know I'm dealing with at least one of those. So I got to work on that. That's why brothers be, hey, you got to fast these things out, man. All right? You got to fast, you got to pray. All right? To shake out that old man going into Passover, man. Man, we gotta be real with ourselves, man. All right. Verse 22, it says, now these are the fruits of the Spirit. And this is how you know that you're in the Spirit. It says, but the fruit of the Spirit is love, joy, and love is ultimately keeping the commandments. 1 John, chapter 5, verse 3. All right. I've happened to, what Lamar say? I've been had that happen to me. My ex friend got into pills badly and stopped taking them to me because I'm not into it. All praises, man. All praises, man. Sometimes you gotta separate, and man, I got a homeboy. He started answering the door for me, man, because I don't smoke weed no more, man. And I realized I only got homeboys because I smoke weed and do drugs, man, and pop pills and snort cocaine and do all these type things, man. These are only friends for those reasons, because when a brother stop dealing in that, they all go away. They don't want to deal with you no more, man. But all praises to the Most High, man. Shalom, WFI St. Louis. Shalom. Shalom, I. Come on, man. All right. Back to the fruits of the Spirit, man. Verse 23, meekness, temperance. Against such, there is no law. All right. And they that are Christ have crucified the flesh with the affections and lust, man. With the affections and lust. So, and you can lust after anything. One of the captains just brought this up. Because a lot of people think lust is just sex. No, lust is, you might lust over anything. You might lust to want a car. You might lust to want to be the top teacher in damn Israel. You might lust to be the best rapper in Israel, man. All right. Okay, we got this guy back. It says, as a white German, I hang on your every word and realize that a completely new worldview is unfolding before me as the only truth. Y'all see this? And I'm gonna tell you, this is a miracle, man. This Edomite is letting it out, and this Edomite telling the damn truth, man. All right, this Edomite is already trying to serve us, man. This Edomite is already calling us kings, man. All right, these Edomite. Let me see what you got done. First Peter, do I got that? I might, but I'm gonna pull Donovan precept in a minute. All right, fruits of the Spirit, man. Let's get back to it. Verse 25. If we live in the Spirit, let us also walk in the Spirit, man. We have to make sure we're constantly walking in the Spirit, man, and not out of the damn Spirit, man. Sisters be getting out of the Spirit, and brothers be getting out of the Spirit, and children be getting out of the Spirit. And I get out of the Spirit sometime, and I gotta say, hey, I'm out of the damn Spirit, or I was out of the damn Spirit, man. Right? It says, let us not be desirous of vainglory. Don't desire vainglory, man. Brothers want to desire positions. Brothers want to desire multiple wives. All right. It's all kind of things that we desire. Man, King Solomon said everything is vanity. Everything in this world, man. And that's deep, man. All right. It says, let us not be desirous of vainglory, provoking one another, envying one another, because that is provoking. Y'all remember how it was in their high school? You ain't envying, and they got them J's. All right, then you go over here, get your group. I mean, then they got them J's. And you ain't nothing. Now you kind of stepping on the, you trying to. Or hey, I know a lot of women has dealt with this. All right, y'all be like women, like you got your hair done. Y'all was in school, got a hair done, or even after school, you got it all curled up and nice. And you got this one sister, girl, your hair look good. Then she started doing your hair. She started, it looked good. And she started pulling your damn curls. She started undoing it, man. Just being wicked and damn evil, man. And being a snake and being a damn demon, man. And we got brothers and sisters that move like that, man. All right? They slowly want to unravel you, man. All right? Brothers and sisters want to keep brothers and sisters in a damn box, man. And don't you get out of this box, nigga. Don't you get out of this box. Or I'm not gonna be happy. How dare you get out of this box? You better stay in this box and don't move, right? Anyways, let's get the next precept, man. Damn, we got a ways to go, y'all. 1 Samuel, man. Let's get into this. All right, we finna get an example. Let me grab my old Swizzard. I'd rather read this out of my old Swizzard. All right, let's get 1 Samuel, man. Chapter 18. 1 Samuel, chapter 18, man. Ooh, it's like it, y'all. 1 Samuel chapter 18, and we're gonna start at verse 5, man. All right, we're gonna start at verse 5. Hey, We finna read this, all right? I'm finna do some reading, all right? Here we go. 1 Samuel chapter 18 and verse 5. It reads, and David went out whithersoever Saul sent him, and behaved himself wisely. And Saul set him over the men of war. And he was accepted in the sight of all the people, and also in the sight of Saul's servants. And it came to pass, right, as they came, when David was returned from the slaughter of the Philistines, because we always the Philistines, because we stayed in war with the Philistines. They were some of our biggest enemies, the damn Hamites, man. All right, y'all know stank ass Ham like brother Soldier Donovan. All right, I always hating us, but they want to be like us though. All right, but this is the point. It says after the slaughter of the Philistines that the women came out of all cities of Israel, singing and dancing to meet King Saul. All right, so everybody came out to meet King Saul, because Saul is the greatest. Saul is on top, man. All right, he's the king of Israel, man. That's a mighty role, man. And they all came out to meet Saul, man. All right, they didn't come out to meet David. They came out to meet Saul. It says with tabrets, all right, with joy and with instruments of music. All right, so they got the instruments playing, you know, they got the damn everything, you know. It says, and the women answered one another as they played and said, Saul has slain his thousands and David his 10,000s. All right, it says, read it again. Saul has slain his thousands and David his 10,000s. And Saul lost his damn mind. Saul lost his damn mind, right? These are just examples on how adversary, the devil walk around seeking whom he may devour, man. Saul wasn't examining himself, but let me keep reading. It says, verse 8, and Saul was very wroth, it says that Saul was very wroth, and the saying displeased him, and he said, they have ascribed unto David 10,000, and to me they only ascribed 1,000. They only ascribed 1,000 to me and 10,000 to this nigga. Saul lost his damn mind, man. So don't say that they can't happen to us, man. He got distracted, man. Right? They really came out to party with damn Saul. And yeah, they sung a song. So what, man? All glory and praises to the Most High Yahweh, man. All right? David 10,000. And to me, they have ascribed but 1,000. And what can he have more than me but the kingdom, man? And that's how brothers and sisters think, man. Satan come in, and all of a sudden, all these wicked and evil suspicions and thoughts start creeping in. And then brothers get bugged out and start being strange, man. And start acting weird, man. All right? And Saul eyed David from that day forward, man. Hey, I got to watch this nigga. I got to watch this nigga, man. All right? Man, let me get a precept. Let's get let's get 1 Corinthians, man. Because I'm gonna tell you, even with numbers, man, we got to be careful, man. We got to be careful looking at numbers and checking numbers all the damn time. And I know there's something I got to be careful with. All right, we got to be careful with these things. There's a few precepts on this, but I'm just bringing this one out. All right, 1 Chronicles. It's like it. 1 Chronicles chapter 21. All right, and we're gonna start at verse 1. It says, and Satan stood up against Israel and provoked David to number Israel, man. And that's straight going into sin, man. It was going into sin right then. All right, numbering Israel. It says, and David said unto Joab and to the rulers of the people, go number Israel from Beersheba even to Dan, and bring the number of them to me, that I may know. I need to know the numbers, man. This is what's important to me, numbers. All right. And Joab answered, the Lord make his people 100 times so many more as they be. But it says, but my Lord, the king, are they not all the Lord's servants? Why doth the Lord require this thing? Why would he be a cause of trespass to Israel because he was in sin. You know, they was going into sin. We wasn't supposed to take a census. And that's what America do today. They take a census. And that census is really for the Israelites. Y'all ever did the census? All right, we don't do it anymore. But that's the number of the so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans. But you can't number us, man. It don't matter how much Israel try. Because the numbers don't matter, man. Because all the numbers belong to the Most High. I call like Yahweh by Shema Mashiach, woman like Yahweh Shah, man. All the numbers belong to the Most High. All right? We are his, man. We are a unit and we a team, all right? Verse 4, it says, nevertheless, all right, the king's word prevailed against Joab. Wherefore, Joab departed and went throughout all Israel and came into Jerusalem, man. All right? And King David went off. And we end up paying for that, man. All right? Damn. It's a lot. You know what? We finna keep reading. Let's go back to 1 Samuel because we can't miss this, man. All right? We can't leave this out. All right? Big tripping. That's right, all right? Big tripping, man. All right? So let's go back to 1 Samuel, man. 18, and we're going to start. I'm going to start at verse 9 again. It says, and Saul eyed David from that day forward, man. I got to watch David, all right? It says, and it came to pass on the morrow that the evil spirit from God came upon Saul. See that an evil spirit, it can't come. It could come upon me. It can come upon anybody. That's why we got to guard and watch ourselves constantly, man. All right, constantly. We have to examine ourselves constantly, all right? An evil spirit from God came upon Saul, and he prophesied in the midst of the house. And David played with his hands as at other times. And there was a javelin in Saul's hands, man, because David used to cleanse Saul from those, all right, by playing his harp, man. But you know what? What cleanses us from wickedness? This Bible is an instrument. These words of the scriptures is a beautiful song. And it's used to cleanse and cast out spirits, man. The same way when David played the harp, man. All right? That's spiritual, man. That's spiritual. All right? That's right, Crab man. I mean, Hack man. All right? Verse 11, it says, and Saul, look, verse 11. Verse 10, I'm going to read that one more time. And it came to pass on the morrow that the evil spirit from God came upon Saul, and he prophesied in the midst of the house. And David played with his hand as at other times, and there was a javelin in Saul's hand. So Saul had a damn javelin in his hand. He had a damn big, sharp Israelite javelin, man. And Saul wasn't no little person. Saul was big. So that javelin was big as hell, man. And Saul was a man of war, man. He was a warrior. All right. It says Saul cast the javelin, for he said, I will smite David even unto the wall with it. And David avoided out of his presence. That's what he read. Man, even Proverbs tell you, man, hey, man, some people you got to kind of avoid, man, when you see that they after you, man. You got to kind of watch out, man. You got to kind of watch out. I mean, the Lord say don't be ignorant of nothing. See somebody kind of after you, man, hey, man, you got to kind of keep your eyes open. All right, brothers and sisters start throwing javelins at you. And it might just not be a real javelin. They might throw a real javelin at you, but this y'all have to think spiritual javelins, man. All right? Doing little stuff, moving here and there, doing little stuff to cause brothers and sisters to damn slip and damn fall, man. All right? We have to be aware of these things. All right, verse 12. And Saul was afraid of David because the Lord was with him and was departed from Saul, man. Therefore, Saul removed him from him, all right, and made him his captain over 1,000. And he went out and came in before the people, and David behaved himself wisely. And we got to continue to debate. Hey, I love these scriptures, how they keep saying David behaved himself wisely. David behaved himself wisely. David behaved himself wisely, man. When we're going through afflictions, man, we have to make sure we're moving in the spirit and not get thrown out of the spirit, man, when we're being afflicted and things are happening to y'all. Every year in this truth, it get harder and harder. And, man, we want to make sure that we're better and better, man, right? We want to make sure we become a better man every day, but especially every Passover, man. I want to be better than I was last year, man. Honestly, this year, I know I could do better, man. All right, and I'm gonna go hard for the Most High this year, Lord willing, man. All right. Try my damnedest. All right. Verse 14, it says, and David behaved himself wisely in all his ways, and the Lord was with him. Wherefore, when Saul saw that he behaved himself wisely, he was afraid of him, man. When people see, I'm going to tell you, brothers and sisters that do hate on you, and you know, it has secret strifes and damn envious towards you. Now you got to stay in the spirit. You can't go on that same level, man. The Lord requires a just balance, man. You have to behave yourself wisely, man. Especially if you're an Israelite, the Lord requires you to love your brothers and sisters. Because if you read on, man, Saul kept trying to kill David, and David had the opportunity to damn hit Saul, but he didn't, man, because he knew that was the Lord's anointed. He remembered Leviticus 19:15 on down, 17:15 on down, man. He remembered the commandments, man, right? Verse 16, it says, but all of Israel and Judah loved David because he went out and came in before them. All right. Damn. I'm trying not to read all this. All right. But I'm gonna just say, I'm gonna paraphrase it real quick, and then I'm gonna read a little bit. I'm not gonna read all this right now. I got a lot of precepts. All right. Even Saul gave David his daughter, man, as a stumbling block, man. I'm gonna tell you, man, y'all. Sometimes when brothers and sisters give you stuff, man, it be ulterior motives, man. So we gotta be careful out here. I'm just saying, keep your eyes open, man. Watch this. I'm gonna start at verse 23, 18 to 23. And Saul's servant spake those words into the ears of David, and David said, seemeth it to you a light thing to be a king, to be king's son-in-law, all right, to be a king's son-in-law, all right, seeing that I'm a poor man and lightly esteemed, man. David said, man, I'm nobody. You see how he behaved himself wisely? He abased himself, say, man, I'm nobody for you allowing me to, you giving me your daughter's hand in marriage. All right. Watch this. Verse 24. It says, and the servant of Saul told him, saying, on this manner spake David. And Saul said, this shall ye say to David, the king desireth you not any dowry, but 100 foreskins of the Philistines to be avenged of the king's enemies. But Saul thought to make David fall by the hand of the Philistines. You see that? So sometimes a gift destroys the heart, man. That's true. Y'all gotta, hey, brothers and sisters that might gift you, man. You kind of gotta watch out, man, because it might come to bite you in the ass later, man. Straight up, it might come to bite you in the ass later. But Saul's whole thing was to get David killed. Hey, how many foreskins was that? 100 foreskins, man. All right. David fought by the hand of the Philistines. All right. Verse 26, it says, and when the servant told David these words, it pleased David well to be the king's son-in-law, and the days were not expired. Watch this. Wherefore David arose and went, he and his men, and he slew of the Philistines 200 men. And David brought their foreskins and gave them in full tale to the kings, that he might be the king's son-in-law. And Saul gave him Michal, his daughter, to wife, man. You see that? See how David, you see how the Lord was with David? So y'all brothers and sisters, man, don't be this, man, when brothers and sisters do certain stuff to you, man, you got to keep loving your brothers and sisters, because that's a commandment, man. That's a commandment, and you have to behave yourself wisely. Saul wanted to get David killed. David went, you know what, Saul? I'm not going to give you 100 foreskins. That's what you want? I'm going to give you 200 foreskins. I'm going to give you 200. How about that? Let's see how Saul reacted. Verse 28, it says, and Saul saw and knew that the Lord was with David, and that Michal's daughter, it said Michal, Saul's daughter, loved him. And Saul was yet the more afraid of David, and Saul became David's enemy continually. So I'm going to tell y'all, even in this truth, I'm going to tell you, because, you know, even my captains warned me. Lady warned me, hey, you start moving up in rank, you start being a greater brother and sister, shoot, man, you start learning a bunch of precepts and all that, man, people start to come after you, man. You start coming up with these bright ideas and start moving, man, brothers and sisters hate that, man. But we shouldn't be moving in that spirit, man. We should not be moving in that spirit. All right? And people like to justify their self for whatever their reason to be moving in that spirit, but it ain't no justifying it, man. All right? So, and like I say, there's more accounts. We're going to move to the next precept. All right, of just, you know, Saul just kept trying to damn kill David, man. All right. All right. Let's move on. Let's get Proverbs chapter 4 and verse 13, y'all. So like I got a lot to get out. We're going into the Passover though. So this is important, man. We got to make sure that we cleaning ourselves up, man. All right. We have to make sure that we cleaning ourselves up. And it's truth, man. Proverbs chapter, we're going to start at verse 4. Proverbs chapter 4. All right. And we're going to start at verse 13. Right. Verse 13. It says, take fast hold of instruction. Let her not go. Keep her, for she is thy life. All right. Instruction is your life. These commandments. All right. These commandments is your life, man. All right. It says message is held for view. One of y'all brothers view that and see what's up. All right. It says, enter not into the path of the wicked and go not in the way of evil men. Avoid it. All right. Don't go on the path, man. Look, y'all got to keep your eye open for that, man. It says, enter not into the path of the wicked and go not in the way of evil men, man. All right. Man, don't be ashamed, all right, to not follow something that's not right, man. Just because a person has prestige or, they looked upon highly, man. All right. It says, avoid it, pass not by it, turn from it, and pass away. For they sleep not, except they have done mischief, and their sleep is taken away, unless they cause someone to fall. For they eat the bread of wickedness and drink the wine of violence. But the path of the just is as a shining light that shineth more and more into the perfect day. Just like King David, it said he behaved himself wisely. Saul did this. David moved out the way and behaved himself wisely, man. We have to even behave ourselves wisely in a damn workplace, man. Sometimes I'm in the workplace and, man, all hell be breaking loose in that damn place. I know I be telling, man, I know y'all get tired of my damn work stories, man. All hell be breaking loose in the damn workplace, but you got to behave yourself wisely so you don't get damn fired off your damn job, man. Yeah, Esau up in there. He's acting a damn fool. He's damn trying to provoke you to be an angry black man, but you got to behave yourself wisely. And I be behaving myself wisely. I be in there and they say certain stuff and I just keep my cool and they can't stand it because every other nigga that come in there go the hell off on their ass, except for me, man. And you know how the Lord worked? After I sat there and took all this and behaved myself wisely, now the Lord got me sitting at a desk. And I'm watching my top supervisors. I'm sitting in a desk, right? I'm watching them. This is what the Lord do. Now they in a position where they pulling pallet jacks. I'm talking about top supervisors that's supposed to be back in the office corporate. They damn used to mess with me, man. All right? Y'all have to behave yourself wisely, and you got to let the Lord fight your battle. Now they be looking at me too. Because I'm like, yeah, I'll be at my desk chilling. Look, I'll be just like this. I'll be at work. I'll be chilling. I repair electronics. So I'll be chilling, I'll be damn looking at classes, writing my classes, and, I'm working at my own pace. But I'm looking at them, and they looking at me while I'm sitting down in my desk. And they up on their feet pulling pallets and lifting boxes, man. The Lord got them now pulling pallets and lifting boxes, man. Right? I'm just saying, man. We got to stay in the spirit and behave ourselves wisely, especially coming into this Passover, man. All right? Coming into this Passover and not be persuaded by damn evil, man. Where I leave off, man? I'm going to read verse 18. Proverbs chapter 4, verse 18. It says, but the path of the just is as a shining light that shineth more and more until the perfect day. All right, just like David, all right? The way of the wicked is darkness. They know not at what they stumble. I read this earlier, all right? They know not what they stumble. My son, attend to my words, incline thy ear unto thy sayings, to my sayings, all right? Let them not depart from thy eyes. Keep them in the midst of thy heart, for they are life unto those that find them, and health to all their flesh. Keep thy heart with all diligence, for out of it are the issues of life, man. And it's so damn real, man. It's so damn real, and man, it's sometimes, man, all of us, especially me, it's hard to keep your mind right. And it's true, man. We got to focus on the law, statutes, and commandments, man. All right, and these precepts. All right, Let's get Romans chapter 14, verse 12. Let me go ahead and get it, man. Go ahead and get it. I ain't gonna hesitate. We get these precepts, man. We're gonna go. I be regretting it when sometimes when I do classes and I skip precepts, and then when I finish the class, I be like, that one precept was one of the main points. That's why I don't like damn skipping precepts like that. Anyways, Romans chapter 14. All right. Romans chapter 14, and we're gonna start at verse 12. All right, and it reads, so then every one of us should give account of himself to God, man. We have to work out our own salvation with fear and trembling, man. Every one of us, man. All right. Let us not therefore judge one another anymore, but judge this rather, that no man put a stumbling block on occasion to fall in his brother's way. And that's something we got. Now we do judge righteous judgment. All right. It's not saying that you're not supposed to judge your brothers and sisters. That's not what that's going into. All right. It says, let us not therefore judge one another anymore, but judge this rather, that no man put a stumbling block or an occasion to fall in his brother's way, man. Because that can make or break your brother, man, or your sister, man. That's why he said don't. He didn't mean don't judge, because we do judge righteous judgment. Read that in Proverbs chapter 31 and 9 on down. All right. But man, we had to put this at the forefront, man. All right. We have to protect our brothers and our sisters, man. All right. Verse 14. All right. It says, I know, it's like it. I know and am persuaded by the Lord, Yahushua, that there is nothing unclean of itself, but to him that esteemeth anything to be unclean to him. All right. Verse 15. Esteem to him that is unclean. Verse 15. But if thy brother be grieved with thy meat, now walkest thou not charitably, destroy not him with thy meat, for whom Christ died. All right. And also, this going into meat and damn drink offerings. All right. All right. But that can go, but that's spiritual. Because I'm gonna tell you, even this, a brother that's just coming into the truth, or a sister that's just coming into the truth, if they don't have the understanding that you have, and you might be piling all these damn heavy ass, scriptures on brothers and burdens on damn brothers, hey, you can cause a brother to go off, man. I'm just saying. All right, well, let's keep going, man. Let's keep going. Let's go to 1 Corinthians chapter 13, man. 1 Corinthians chapter 13. So we still in the first segment. We still got a whole other side to go, man. All right. 1 Corinthians, I'm going to skip some of these precepts. I got to skip some. 1 Corinthians chapter 13, man. All right. And we're going to start at verse 4. It says, charity suffers long and is kind, man. Because charity is kind, man. Being kind to your brothers and sisters and not being sour. Not being a damn sourpuss to your sisters. Not being a sourpuss to your damn brother. You being a damn Sour Patch Kid, man. All right? Being a damn Sour Patch Kid, man. Sometimes, because you know one thing about a Sour Patch Kid, have y'all ever eaten those? Sometimes they sweet and sometimes they sour. Y'all see the commercials. First, the Sour Patch Kid is rubbing you on the head. Next thing you know, the Sour Patch Kid is damn putting dirt in your damn milk, man. Right? Sometimes they sweet and sometimes they sour, man. Hey, verse 4, charity suffereth long and is kind. Charity even envieth not. Charity vaunteth not itself. It's not puffed up, all right? Charity is not puffed up, man. All right, and that's something we all got to work on. That thing, everybody, I don't give a damn who you are. I don't give a damn who you are. Everybody works on that. Being puffed up, man. Hey, we in this flesh, all right? Everybody, every now and then, hey, everybody, man, that puffed up just touch everybody, man. It's just, you have to be able to catch, like Benaniyah say, you got to be able to catch that thing in damn real time. All right. It says, do not behave itself unseemly, seeking not her own. It's not easily provoked, thinking no evil, man. Thinking no evil. All right. Rejoice not in iniquity, but rejoices in the truth, man. So we don't want to. Some people rejoice in iniquity, and they love feeding their damn flesh. Some people love feeding their nasty ass flesh, man. Nasty, dirty ass flesh, man. All right. I'm saying, man, these secret hatreds and strifes and envies toward our brothers and our sisters going to this Passover, man. Hey, we're a unit. Man, I can't wait to get to the next section, bro, because I'm like, damn. All these precepts is saying the same thing. Let's go to 1 Peter chapter 2. I forgot about Donovan precept that 1 Peter, I think, I don't know if it was 4, but I forgot. I never got it. But let's get 1 Peter. Donovan, you put that precept back in. I forgot what it was. I don't want to touch the screen on my phone and go back up and look for it. I might mess it up. All right. Damn. These priests, I don't want to skip nothing. Let's go to Titus chapter 3 and verse 2, man. I don't want to skip anything. Titus chapter 3. All right. Go start at verse 2. All right. Titus chapter 3 and verse 2. It says, to speak evil of no man, to be no brawlers, but gentle, showing all meekness unto all men. Man, we have to be meek with each other, man. Like, for real. That's what the Lord could command us to do. It says, for we ourselves also were sometimes foolish, man. We all were that fool at one point in time, man. All right? Disobedient, deceived, man. And that's why the Lord said the mind is deceitful, man. We got to really check our spirits, man. All right? Deceived, serving diverse lusts and pleasures. All right? Living in malice and envy and hate and hating one another, man. Because we love it. Because we love doing it, man. And we love feeding our damn flesh. All right? And when things don't work out our way, here we go. Right? Verse 4, it says, but after that, the kindness and love of God, our Savior, toward man appears, man. All right? Not by works of righteousness, which we have done, but according to his mercy, he saved us by washing of regeneration and renewing of the Holy Ghost, man. All right? By casting off those old men, hey, being regenerated on this earth, going into damn slavery, man. Going into slavery, and now we're regenerated. The Israelites have woke up. We know who we are. We know why we went to captivity, because we didn't want to serve the Lord with joyfulness and gladness of heart, and we damn hated each other, and we being crabs in a bucket. All right, like damn heck man say, and damn strife and damn envyings, man. Instead of working together, man. All right, let's get the next precept. Let's get 1 Peter chapter 2. 1 Peter chapter 2, go start at verse 1. All right, go start at verse 1. All right, and it says, wherefore, laying aside all malice, right? I promise y'all, I already skipped a whole bunch of precepts, man. I already skipped a whole a bunch of precepts. Wherefore, laying aside all malice and all guile, all right, hypocrisies and envyings and all evil speakings, as newborn babes desire the sincere milk of the word. Because sometimes we just got to go back to the roots, y'all. All right? Because sometimes, I know even me, as long as I've been in this true good 5 going on 6 years, man, and I know I'm so deep in the scriptures, but you know what? Sometimes I'm like, man, I need to go back. Something is off. Something is off about me. And I know these things, and I admit this. Let me go back. Let me go back to and get the milk, man. Dan, what you talking about, Don? 1 Corinthians 3 and 8. Okay, I'm gonna get that next. All right. All right, but we have to desire the sincere milk of the word, all right, that we may grow. If so, be ye that tasted that the Lord is good, man. All right. So sometimes we just have to go back to the basics. Sometimes we get so high up there and we forget simple things, man. Sometimes, I mean, we just forget the simple things. Let's get done precept. Is that Colossians? Colossians 3 and 8? Let me see. Colossians chapter 3 and verse 8. All right. And it reads, but now he also put off these things, anger, wrath, malice, blasphemy, filthy communication out of your mouth, man. Lie not one to another, seeing that ye have put off the old man with his deeds. That's a great precept. All right, we got to put off that old man. Going into the Passover, man. All right, this is a new year, man. You can't be that same nigga, man. Man, let's get rid of them damn old nigga and them old nigga women, man. It says, and have put on the new man, which is renewed in knowledge after the image of him that is created, man. Because we all created, man. When you looking at When you looking at your brother and your sister, man, you looking at the Most High God, man. And we have to keep that in mind, man. We all are the anointed, man. All right. We have to keep that in mind. Damn. Woo. Damn. I don't want to go back. I don't want to go back. I'm not gonna go back there. All right. Let's get Proverbs chapter 10. Let's get Proverbs chapter 10. Proverbs chapter 10, y'all. I promise we got 30 more precepts, but you know what? Y'all don't get discouraged. Y'all hanging there with me, man. I'm gonna skip some definitely. I already skipped some. Proverbs chapter 10, so like I went to 30. Proverbs chapter 10, we're gonna start at verse 12. Proverbs chapter 10, and verse 12, it reads, hatred stirreth up strifes, man. Hatred stirred up strifes. Hatred stirred up strifes, man. The Lord is not a man that he should lie, man. So therefore, I don't want to be responsible for stirring up strife, because that little fire can turn into something major, man. All right. It says hatred stirs up strife, but love covers all sins, man. All right. And the lips of him that have understanding, wisdom is found, but a rod is for the back of him that is void of understanding, man. All right. This is a little precept. Let's get Proverbs 27 and verse 4, man. While we're right here. Proverbs chapter 27, and we're going to start at verse 4. Proverbs chapter 27 and verse 4. It reads, wrath is cruel, all right, and anger is outrageous, but who is able to stand before envy, man? You see that? Man, the Lord, hey, man, we can't be like that with each other, man. Hey, we cannot be like that with each other, man. Who can stand before envy, man? Right? Verse 5, it says, open rebuke is better than secret love, man. All right? Faithful are the wounds of a friend, but the kisses of an enemy are deceitful, man. It ain't nothing like that, man. And I understand, you know, we ain't voting. You know, that's in the law. We don't vote. All right, what's that? Deuteronomy chapter 17. All right. We don't vote, but you know the difference between Trump and Biden. And I heard another brother say this. Trump will let you straight up know, hey, I'm a racist, man. It lets you know, at least you know what you facing, man. And they even go to the damn George Bush, man. We know that they hate niggas, man. All right, but it ain't nothing like a white man. That's how white people do us. That's how the so-called white man do it. And come here, friend. Oh, you know that, you know, you're my new elite employee. And then as soon as you turn around, he stab you in the damn back, man. All right. It says faithful are the wounds of a friend, but kisses of an enemy are deceitful, man. It says faithful are the wounds of friends, but the kisses of an enemy are deceitful, man. All right. It's better for your friend just to come up and be like, hey, well, so you just smack you then, you know, it's just like Judas. Just like Judas Iscariot and how he did Christ. He kissed Christ. Hey, you Edomites, I'm gonna let you know who he is, okay? And then so y'all are gonna give me the 30 shekels of silver, right? And they came up and they gave he said it's gonna be the one I kiss. So Judas come up to Christ and gave Christ a kiss on the cheek. Then they came in there and bum rushed, man, like the damn feds, man. All right, that's what I'm saying, man. Man, look who, Sister Clever Lord, I ain't seen you in damn 2 months. You just pop up on the damn scene. Sis, I hope that you've been all right. I hope that you ain't been in jail or something. I'm just saying. Because you just disappeared off the scene and now you just pop up. But it's good to see you, sis. All right. Shalom, Sister Clever Lord. All right. Let's get the next precept, though. Let's get 1 Corinthians chapter 3 and verse 1, man. Get these precepts out, man. Hey, as Israel, we gotta love each other, man. We have to love each other going into this Passover, man. All right, and we have to exhort each other, man. We have to exhort each other. 1 Corinthians, Salakia, chapter 3. That's my new Bible. I've been trying not to tell them pages. 1 Corinthians chapter 3, and I'm gonna start at verse 1. It says, and I, brethren, could not speak unto you as unto spiritual, but as unto a carnal, even as unto babes in Christ, man. So sometimes you got to be light with your brothers. Sometimes you got to be a little crafty, and you have to use a little carnality to reach them spiritually, man. All right, Christ move like that, man. All right, gentle. It says, what is it? as crafty as a serpent, smooth as a serpent, but gentle as a dove. It says, I had fed you with milk and not with meat, for hitherto you were not able to bear it, neither yet are ye able, for ye are yet carnal. For whereas there's among you envyings and strife and divisions, are ye not carnal and walk as men? Because we are men, all right, and we are carnal as hell, man. All right, keep this in mind. We go to hell off some damn times. Yes, it happens. All right, but we got to pick ourselves up, man. All right, we gotta pick ourselves back up. All right. Verse number 4. It says, "For while one said, I'm Apollos, and another says, for one says, I'm Paul, and the other says, I'm Apollos, and ye not carnal. Are you not carnal, man? Well, I'm this person, and I'm that person. I'm missing the That's carnal, man. That's what the Lord say. What the Lord say. Even that, I got to keep that in my mind. I was a Berechiah, man. Man, I ain't nobody, man. All right, but I'm gonna keep reading. It says, "Who then is Paul and who is Apollos? But ministers by whom ye believe, man." All right, whether it be damn Battle Axes, whether it be damn WFI, all right, whether it be damn IUIC, whether it be Sakari, all right. It said, "We're just ministers by whom ye believe, even as the Lord gave to every man." It's the Lord that set these things up, man. It's the Lord's doing. A lot of people, we think that we're doing things on our own because we're so great. No, we're not that great, man. We have to keep that in our mind. We ain't nobody, man. Man, we are not so great that I'm making this happen. No, it's the Lord that's doing this. Literally. Verse 5. "Who then is Paul and who is Apollos, but ministers by whom ye believe, even as the Lord gave to every man." All right. "I have planted, Apollos watered, but God gave the increase." It's the Most High that gives the increase, man. God gives the increase. There's nothing that I do to give me an increase, man. It's nothing that you do to give you an increase. The Most High gives you the increase, man. Straight up. All right. "So then neither is he that planteth anything, neither he that watered, but God that giveth the increase," man. All right. Now, he that planted and he that watered are one, man. So we are all brothers and sisters, man. I might give a brother or sister this precept, and then you come over and you finish them off with this precept, man. Building brothers and sisters up, man. I might come with this idea, or you come with that idea. We put our ideas together, man. All right. Man, we gotta work as a unit, man. Salakia, I don't know what happened. But we have to work together as a unit, man. It says, "Now he that planted and he that watered are one, and every man shall receive his own reward according to his labor," man. All right. "For we are laborers together with God. Ye are God's husbandry. Ye are God's building," man. So we're all together. All the things that we do, all the fruits that we collect and our numbers, all are the Lord's, and we are one. It's like we're a basketball team. One brother might score this many points, another brother might score that many points, but it don't matter because we are one body, man. We are all the same body, man, and we doing it for the Most High, man, not for vain glory, man. And man, we tend to lose, man. We lose track of that, man. All right, let's get 1 Corinthians chapter 10 and verse 13, y'all. 1 Corinthians chapter 10 and verse 13. All right. In 1 Corinthians, I'll praise to the Most High, call like Yahweh by Shema Mashiach, woman like Yahweh, man. All right. Because I was feeling weird about doing this class, and the Lord, I'm going to tell you, the Lord just put spirit, he put spirits on me. I might write a class, and then when it come time to do that class, the Lord said, "Nope, you finna do this." I just want to give all praise to the Most High, man. All right. 1 Corinthians chapter 10 and verse 13, y'all. It says, "They have no temptation taking you, but such as coming to man. But God is faithful, who will not suffer you to be tempted above that you are able." So y'all brothers and sisters, we dealing with stuff, man. Y'all got to stay in the spirit, man. All right. And if you're feeling some kind of way and you know it's off, don't force the course of the river, man. All right. Let the Lord fight for you, man. Refer back to the scriptures. A lot of times we're carnal and we let our emotions and our feelings take us somewhere else. Next thing you know, we have secret hatred toward our brothers, and strifes and envyings, man. I gotta keep this sister, man. I can't, man. This sister, you watching this sister? I'm just saying, this sister doing all these great works. This sister sewing for everybody. She's always the one making the damn shirts, man. And then all of a sudden, these carnal ass feelings come, man. All right. I'm just saying, it's all kind of ways that this can go. Y'all know what y'all deal with. Verse 13, they have no temptation take you, but such as coming to man. But God is faithful, who will not suffer you to be tempted above that you're able, but will with temptation also make a way to escape, that ye may be able to bear it. And that goes into being jealous and envious of brothers, because it happens to all of us. It don't lie and say that it don't, man. It don't lie and say, hey, you might be seeing, I'm gonna tell you, you might be seeing a sister get married or something. You might be seeing a sister get married, and this is a beautiful ceremony. All right. And it might be some sisters like, damn, why is she the one getting married? Why it ain't me, man? All right. But that's what I'm saying. Those are the type of temptations. They come in all kind of ways, man. And we got to kind of check ourselves. There's a way out of that. There's a way out of feeling like that, man. You got to go back to the scriptures. All right. Let's move on. Damn. Let's get Proverbs chapter 30 and verse 8. This is one of my favorite precepts. All praise to the Most High. Proverbs chapter 30 and verse 8. It reads, I'm going to start at verse 6. Add thou not unto his words, lest he reprove thee, and thou be found alive. And verse 7 is what I want. Two things have I required of thee. Deny me not before I die. Deny me them not before I die. Remove far from me vanity and lies. Give me neither poverty nor riches. Feed me with food convenient for me, man. I just want the Lord to give me what I need to maintain, man, and be happy with what the Lord gave me, man. I'm gonna tell you. It's just like I'm for example, like I'm just using Soldier Donovan for example. Soldier Donovan, man, young brother coming here short, clean, and his precept game is just immaculate. You know what I'm saying? The precept game crazy. Just as far as just retaining, it's the retaining. Not that we don't have precepts, but how he retains it. All right, but that's that brother lot. And some brothers might even get mad and damn jealous over that, man. I'm just saying it could be anything. So we have to always check our damn spirits. That's all I'm saying. All right. The Lord gives you what you need. You don't want him to give you too much. Sometimes the Lord can give you too much and you puffed up. And then he do stuff to knock you down, man. And that's why we got to be careful. Let's get Matthew, boy. This Matthew 18, man. Damn, I'm trying not to go there, y'all. I got to move on. All right. Let me get Matthew chapter 18. I got to get it, though. I have to. Matthew chapter 18. Salaki, y'all. Matthew chapter 18. All right. And we're going to start at verse number 23. All right. It says, therefore is a king of heaven like unto a certain king, which would take accounts of his servants. And when he had begun to reckon, one was brought unto him, which owed him 10,000 talents. So this one servant owed this king 10,000 talents, all right? But for as much as he had not to pay, his Lord commanded him to be sold, and his wife and his children and all that he had, and payment to be made, man. So the king like, you know what? You owe this money. I'm finna sell you and your wife and your children, and y'all gonna have to work this out in all your possessions, all right? Thy servant therefore fell down and worshiped him, and saying, Lord, have patience with me, and I will pay thee. Man, so the servant like, Lord, please look, don't take my wife, don't take my children, and don't take everything I have. Lord, please be patient with me. All right. And Salakia, it says, verse 26, the servant therefore fell down and worshiped him, saying, Lord, have patience with me, and I will pay thee all. And we all do that with the Lord every now and then. Lord, look, I know I messed up. Lord, I know I was supposed to, do this or do that. Lord, look, I know I'm supposed to read and I didn't read. I know I'm supposed to fast. I didn't do it. And now all hell breaking loose, and you praying to the Lord. This is similar to, all right, verse 27, it says, then the Lord of the servant was moved with compassion and loosed him and forgave him his debt, right? But the same servant went out and found one of his fellow servants, which owed him 100 pieces, all right, with 100 pence. And he laid hands on him and took him by the throat, saying, pay me what thou owest me. You just got, my point is, this dude, so wicked, all right? When the king was on his ass about what he owed, he begged the Lord for forgiveness. But then when he met his brother, all right, that was owed, or just whatever, he owed him 100 pence or whatever, he damn put his hands around him, he choked him, and he started damn punching him and putting his hands on him. All right? And he laid hands on him and took him away by the throat, saying, pay me what thou owest, right? And his fellow servant fell down at his feet and besought him, saying, have patience with me, I will pay thee all, man. So he basically did the same thing that the other guy just did, all right? It says, and he would not, but went and cast him into prison until he should pay his debt. So when he was on low, he begged for forgiveness and was forgiven. But when his brother was on low and damn down, you damn kicking and punching and stomping them, man. Kicking them and punching them and stomping them and damn putting them down, man. All right. Now when your brother low, look, I'm gonna keep reading. So when his fellow servants saw what was done, they were very sorry and came and told unto their Lord all that was done. Then his Lord after that had called him, saying, and said unto him, O thou wicked servant, I forgave thee all thy debt because thou desirest me, right? I forgave you. I ain't bring it here. Now I just forgave you, all right? It says, shouldst not thou also have compassion on thy fellow servant, even had pity on thee? Sometimes it ain't no pity, man. I'm finna rain down on this nigga, man. Ain't no pity in this game. Ain't no damn pity. And that's how some sisters move. And that's how some brothers move, man. All right? With damn hatred, man. All right? It says, shouldst not thou also had compassion on thy fellow servant, even as I had pity on thee? And his Lord was wroth and delivered him to torments, till he should pay all that was due unto him. So likewise shall my heavenly Father do also unto you, if ye from your hearts forgive not everyone his brother that trespasses. Man, we gotta forgive one another, y'all. Hey, we gotta forgive each other our trespasses, man. All right, sometimes we gotta get down on each other, but sometimes, man, we gotta lighten the hell up, man. All right, we gotta lighten the hell up for the Most High to just start going, Most High. Shoot, man, sisters be on high now, brothers be on high now, man. Most High been snatched it. Snatch it in a damn instant. Let's get Ephesians chapter 5 and verse 26. Ephesians chapter 4 and verse 26. It reads, be ye angry, sin not. Let not the sun go down on your wrath. Neither give place to the devil. We can't give place to Satan in this thing going into Passover, man. All right. We right on the tip and right on the edge of Passover. The new year has begun already, man. All right. The new year has begun already, man. All right. Let's not give place to damn Satan, man, and to fulfill the lust of our flesh. It says, let him that stole steal no more, but rather let him labor, working with his hands, that the thing which is good, that he may give to him that needeth, man. Let no corrupt communication proceed out of thy mouth, man. We have to be careful about how we even talking to each other, man. All right. But that which is good to the use of edifying, all right, that it may be minister grace unto the hearers, man. Talk to minister grace to the hearers. Because you understand, everybody's watching. Everybody's watching what we're saying and what we're doing, man. And we got to make sure that we edifying properly, man. All right. It says, and grieve not the Holy Spirit of God, whereby ye is sealed until the day of redemption. You don't want to grieve the Holy Spirit of the Lord. And you don't want to grieve your brothers and your sisters, man. All right. Let all bitterness and wrath and anger and clamor and evil speaking be put away from you with all malice, and be ye kind one to another, tenderhearted, forgiving one another, man. All right. Even as God, for Christ's sake, has forgiven you, man. Right? Even as God has forgiving you and giving you a chance, right? All right. Man, let's get Matthew 18:15, man. This, I think Donovan or Ezra put this in the chat earlier. Matthew 18:15. This is important, y'all. Going into Passover, man. Going into Passover. All right. Matthew chapter 18. All right. And we're going to start at verse 15. It says, moreover, if thy brother trespass against you or your sister, all right, they do something you don't like, and this is what the Lord says, if they trespass against you, all right, go and tell him his fault between thee and him alone, man, because some stuff you just don't do and say in front of everybody, because it's not everybody's business. Some stuff you just don't do and say in front of everybody, man, all right, because that can easily cause a problem, man. All right, the milk, man. All right. Moreover, if thy brother shall trespass against thee, go and tell him his fault between them and him alone, man. All right. If he shall hear thee, then thou hast gained thy brother, man. So sometimes this stuff is simple as that, man. All right, we just gotta sometimes just talk to our brothers and sisters and just like let our brothers and sisters know. But those things you do in private, you don't do those things in front of every damn body, man. That's out of the spirit. Straight up. All right. Verse 16, it says, but if he would not hear thee, then take with thee one or two more. All right. That in the mouth of 2 or 3 witnesses, every word may be established. All right. And if he should neglect to hear them, tell it to the church. So you just keep going up higher and higher. All right. But if he neglect to hear the church, let him be unto thee as the heathen man and as the publican, man. It's just like a damn Edomite or something, man. If he ain't trying to hear the church, right? But it always start out with just you and him. You and him, y'all get to the side and y'all kind of talk about the thing. You and her. If it's an issue, get to the side. You kind of talk about it. Man, don't do your business with your brother. Certain things that's not supposed to be said in front of everybody. All right. That was part 1. Y'all ready to start part 2? Hey, we're 2 hours in. Hey, we finna skip some of these precepts, man. We finna skip some of these precepts. Most definitely. All right. Let's where we gonna go? Where we gonna go? Shoot. Let's get Galatians chapter 6 and verse 1, man. Let's get Galatians 6 and 1. Shalom, Mama Mariah up in here. Shalom, sis. All right. Yeah, this is just part 2, man. All right. But I have to skip this. I have to skip a lot because shoot. This class is too long. All right. Let's get Galatians. All right. Let me see. Galatians chapter 6. And we're going to start at verse 3. All right. It's verse 2. Verse 1. Galatians 6 and 1. Brethren, if any man be overtaken in a fault, ye which are spiritual restore such as one in the spirit of meekness, man. Because it be little simple things like that cause problems between brothers and sisters, man. All right. Hey, we gotta be a unit, man. It says, brethren, if any man be overtaken in a fault, all right, ye which are spiritual restore such as one in the spirit of meekness, not out of the damn spirit, man. Not out of the spirit. It says, consider thyself, lest thou also be tempted, man. Straight up. You see how one thing, it kind of leads to another one? You know what? Y'all say keep bringing it out. Hey, I'm going to keep bringing it out, y'all, till we finish. I'll praise to the Most High, man. It says, bear ye one another's burdens, and so fulfill the law of Christ. All right? For if a man thinketh himself to be something when he is nothing, he deceiveth himself, man. A lot of people think that they ain't, I'm that big, or I'm the nigga. I'm the shit. I'm king shit, man. You know, I got the biggest penis up in here. I'm trying not to curse. All right? I'm just saying, man. It says, for if a man thinketh himself to be something, when he is nothing, he deceiveth himself. So always in my head, I'm like, man, I'm nothing but a servant. I'm nothing but earth and ashes, man. All praises to the Most High. All praises to the Most High, man. All praises to the Most High. Right, y'all call King Big Dog or whatever. All right, but let every man prove his own work, and then shall he have rejoicing in himself alone and not in another, man. Because really, you're supposed to keep things in, man. You know, man, when the Lord do exalt you, man, you know, you want to be humble, man. And you want to like not let it mess with your head, man. You exalted, and then another brother get exalted over you, and you lose your damn mind, man. That's because you wasn't grounded in the spirit. You know, the numbers, brothers and sisters, start getting carnal, man. All right, but let every man prove his own work. Then shall he have rejoicing in himself alone and not in another. For every man shall bear his own burden, man. Because that is a burden, man. That is a burden, man. When the Lord do exalt you, man, that can be heavy, man. Because it's a lot of stuff that come with it. The greater they are, the greater you are, man. How much battery I got on here? I don't know how to check it. But the greater you are, the more humble you have to be. All right, but for some people, it's the opposite. All right, and I've dealt with that. I've dealt with that, and you know what? And that's something I have to check daily. All right, it says, "Let him that is taught and the word communicate unto him that teacheth in all good things." Man, I really read too far on that. Damn. Let's get Galatians. Let's get Galatians chapter 3. I got to skip some of these precepts, y'all. I'm sorry. Let's get Galatians chapter 6. Now, we read that already. Now, we're going to keep reading. Salakia. All right. Verse 7. Be not deceived. God is not mocked. For whatsoever man soweth, that shall he also reap, man. And we got to be careful with that. Whatever you sow, whatever you put out, the Lord will slap that right back on you. And that's why I got to be careful about how I treat people and talk to people, all right? For he that soweth to his flesh shall also reap corruption. You're going to reap corruption, all right? But he that soweth to the spirit shall of the spirit reap life everlasting. And let us not be weary in well-doing, for in due season we shall reap if we not faint, all right? So we can't faint in this truth. I just want y'all to be like-minded. Let's be unified, and let's endure this truth. We have to endure each other, man, because we all different. Israelites, we got different personalities, man. We know how we are. And yet, man, y'all know how niggas be and nigga women, but we're not nigga women and niggas no more, man. All right. We Achium and Aquath, man. We are Israel. We are princes and princesses of the Most High, man. So we have to, walk accordingly. All right. Verse 10, it says, "As we have therefore opportunity, let us do good unto all men, especially unto them who are of the household of faith," man. Make sure that you're doing good to your sisters. Make sure that you're doing good to your brothers and don't have hatred in your heart towards your brothers and sisters. Let's get Psalms chapter 133 and verse 1. This is a brother gave me this precept. Psalms 133. Psalms 133 and verse 1, man. Psalms chapter 133 and verse 1. It reads, "Behold, how good and how pleasant." That's a brother put in the chat earlier. "Behold, how good and how pleasant it is for brethren to dwell together in unity," man. All right. We have to dwell together in unity. All right. Just be unified, y'all, going into this Passover, man. All right. If you know you got secret hates and hatreds towards certain brothers and sisters, man, hey, it's time to shake that out. You cannot, I'm going to tell y'all, I'm warning y'all, you cannot go into Passover like that, man. All right. You cannot go into Passover like that. All right. So those things we have to shake. Let's get Romans chapter 15 and verse 1. We got to shake those things, man. Romans chapter 15 and verse 1. All right. Romans 15, starting at verse 1. It says, "We then that are strong ought to bear the infirmities of the weak and not to please ourselves," man. Okay, we can't fulfill. We're fulfilled. I'm on high right now, but I'm gonna forget about my brother and I'm gonna forget about my sister. Y'all can't move like that. All right, you have to bear their infirmities, man. All right, you have to bear the infirmities of the weak, and not just be pleasers of ourselves. I got what I want. I'm not worried about the man next to us. No, we can't be niggas no more in this truth, man. We can't move like that. All right. It says, "Let every one of us please his neighbor for his good to edification," man. Because it's all about edifying each other, man. All right. "For even Christ pleased not himself." Christ didn't even please himself. Christ came down here to be a servant. We finna read, man. We finna read how the other king and kings came. But it is written, the reproaches of them that reproach thee fell on me, man. So everybody that hate my brother, everybody that hate my sister, if you hate my brother, you hate me, damn it. And that's how I feel. Whatever my brother and my sister going through, that's what I'm going through. And that's how we should be in this truth, man. We should know the things that's going on in our brothers and sisters' lives, man. All right, to a certain degree, you know what I'm saying? All right. It says, for whatsoever things were written aforetime were written for our learning, that we through the patience and comfort of the scriptures might have hope, man. And that's why, man, that's what keep me going. These scriptures keep me going. I'm gonna tell you, I've been getting out of the spirit sometimes, y'all. I'm gonna tell my wife, you know what I'm saying? Hey, I need to fast. Or, baby, I was at work today and I couldn't focus. I could barely read a chapter. I told Capt Benaniyah that one day. I could barely read a chapter. We all get like that, man. All right, but we gotta fight. We gotta fight because the Lord ain't gonna keep you down like that. Because later on that day, I'm up it in the spirit, man. But we gotta fight and we gotta seek the Most High, man, through the scriptures. Now, the God of patience and consolation grant you to be like-minded, one toward another, according to Hamashiach Yahushua. We gotta be like-minded, man. We have to be like-minded, man, and on the same page. And that's just something we gotta work on because that sometimes it ain't that easy, man. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes it ain't that easy, but it's easier when you following the scriptures and we're giving in to each other with meekness. All right, and not being all puffed up with each other, man. It's easier to be on one accord and like-minded, man. All right, let's get Exodus, right? Let's get Exodus chapter 18, man. So now, hey, we going down the last like 10 precepts. Well, 15 precepts. I don't want to lie to y'all like that. I can't be lying up in line. Last 15 precepts, but we're going to roll through them, man. We're going to roll through these. And the Lord has always put us together to help each other. The Lord has always done that. The Lord has always put us together to help each other. Look, this Exodus chapter 18 and verse 13. Watch this. It says, and it came to pass on the morrow that Moses sat to judge the people. And the people stood by Moses from the morning until the evening. And when Moses' father-in-law saw all that he did to the people, he saw what is this thing that thou doest to the people. Why sittest thou thyself alone? And all the people stand by thee from morning until evening. So Jethro, Moses' father-in-law, he's like, man, why are you doing this by yourself? Why are you doing it by yourself? You don't have to do this alone. You don't have to do this alone, man. And that's one of the main parts of part 2 of my class is being together and helping each other with our task, man. Because it's always been like that, man. The Lord didn't set us to do tasks on our own. He set it up for us to help each other over and over again. I'm reading these scriptures, man. All right. But let's keep reading. All right. Verse 15. It says, and Moses said unto his father-in-law, because the people come unto me to inquire of God. When they have a matter, they come unto me and judge between one and another. And I do make them know the statutes of God and his laws. And Moses' father-in-law said unto him, the thing that thou doest is not good. It's not good to be by yourself. The same way, I got the count. The same way that the Lord told Adam, it's not good for you to be alone, to be doing this on your own. All right? The thing that thou doest is not good. That will surely wear away both thou and the people that is with thee, man. Hey, this burden is kind of heavy, man. All right, and it's going to wear you down. It's going to wear you down, all right? For the thing is too heavy for thee. Thou art not able to perform it thyself alone. Hearken down to my voice. I will give thee counsel, and God shall be with thee. Be thou for the people to God, to Godwards, all right? Thou mayest bring the causes unto God. Watch this. And thou shalt teach them ordinances and laws, and shalt shew them the ways wherein they must walk, and the work that they must do. Moreover, thou shalt provide out of all the people able men, such as fear God, men of truth, hating covetousness. All right, first of all, and place such over them to be rulers of thousands, and rulers of hundreds, and rulers of fifties, and rulers of tens. And let them judge the people at all seasons. And it should be that every great matter they should bring unto thee, but every small matter they shall judge, so shall it be easier for thyself, and they shall bear the burdens with thee, man. It's all about helping each other with tasks, man. All right, that's the whole point of appointing captains and damn officers and damn soldiers and all right, we still got a lot of charge on phone. We still got 43%. All right, it's all about helping each other and setting up people. It might be more than one person doing this one task, man. All right, Lord say two are better than one. We're gonna get the precepts though. Get the precepts. Let's get Mark chapter 7 and verse 6, man. We all know this precept. Let's get Mark chapter 7 and verse 6, y'all. Hey, we damn near done somewhat. All right, we closer than where we ever been. All right, Mark chapter 6. All right, and we're gonna read verse 7. All right, it says, and he called unto him the 12 and began to send them forth, 2 and 2, and gave them power over unclean spirits, man. The Lord Christ sent his disciples out 2 and 2. All right, I need you two to go here. I need you two to go there. I need you two to go here. He never sent nobody out on a task by himself, man. Some tasks are not meant just for one person, man. It's meant for your brother to help you. Some people don't want their brother to help them, man. All right, but man, it's man, you should accept the help of your brother, man. All right. It's meant for us to be together, man. Lord say two are better than one. Let's get Exodus chapter 4, man. Let's get it in Genesis, man. All right, real quick. I was just explaining that, but let's get that. Let's get Exodus chapter 4 and verse 10. All right, Exodus chapter 4 and verse number 10, and it reads, and he said, "Thou hast thy done." Hold on, is that what I want? Exodus 4 and 10. Hold on. So like it, y'all. That's not it. Might be 3 and 10. Where am I? Shoot. Hold on. Salakia, y'all. Salakia. Oh, yeah, okay. That's it. What am I at? Genesis chapter 2 and verse 18. Salakia. Genesis chapter 2 and verse 18. I don't know what I got going on right there. Genesis chapter 2 and verse, I'm going to start at verse 15. Genesis chapter 2 and verse 15, and it reads, and the Lord took the man and put him in the Garden of Eden to dress it and to keep it, man. So this was a task that the Most High gave to Adam, okay? And the Lord God commanded the man, saying, of every tree of the garden they may freely eat, but of the tree of the knowledge of good and evil, thou shalt not eat of it, for in the day that thou eatest thereof, thou shalt surely die. And the Lord God said, it is not good that man should be alone. I will make him a helpmeet, man. The Lord is all about us helping each other, man. All right. And out of the ground, the Lord God formed every beast of the field and every fowl of the air and brought them unto Adam to see what it would call them. And whatsoever Adam called every living creature, that was the name thereof. All right. Let's jump down to 21. And the Lord God caused a deep sleep to fall upon Adam, and he slept. And he took one of his ribs and closed up the flesh instead thereof, all right? And the rib which the Lord God had taken from man, made he woman and brought her into Adam. So even the Lord said it wasn't man to be good alone, man. All right, it's always meant for us to dwell together in unity, man. All right, let's go back to Exodus chapter 4 and verse 10, though. Let's get Exodus 4 and 10, all right? Let's get Exodus chapter 4 and verse 10, all right? Exodus chapter 4 and verse 10, man. We're going to get all these precepts. It's all about helping each other, man. Look at Exodus chapter 4 and verse 10. It says, and Moses said unto the Lord, O my Lord, I am not eloquent, neither heretofore, nor since thou hast spoken unto thy servant, but I am slow of speech and of a slow tongue. Like, Lord, I don't speak the Hebrew well, basically, all right? And the Lord said unto him, who hath made man's mouth, or who maketh the dumb or deaf or the seeing? Right? Salakia, or the blind have I not? Have I the Lord? All right? Have not I the Lord? Now, therefore, go, and I will be with thy mouth and teach thee what thou shalt say. Right? And he said, O my Lord, send I pray thee by the hand of him whom thou wilt send. And the anger of the Lord was kindled, because Moses, he didn't have faith, all right? And said, it is not Aaron the Levite thy brother. I know that he can speak well, And also, behold, he cometh forth to meet thee. And when he seeth thee, he will be glad in his heart. Okay, so basically, the Lord even sent Moses and Aaron. All right, so Aaron wouldn't be, so Moses wouldn't be alone, man. All right, we have to be together. A lot of people in Israel, you want to be individualites. You don't want to be in a camp. You don't believe in a camp, but that's only because you freaking off out there in the world. And hey, you don't want nobody to tell you that what you're doing is off. And that's why a lot of people are individualites. All right, let's get Sirach chapter 4, man. Let's get Sirach chapter 4. All right, you hit the little precepts real quick, man. We at the end now, somewhat. Sirach chapter 4, and we're going to read verse 8. Just simply, it says, let it not grieve thee to bow down thy ear to the poor and give him a friendly answer with meekness, man. And the poor, you know, the poor, your people, but that's also the people that's poor in spirit, man. We have to be gentle with the poor in spirit. We got brothers, I know some brothers and sisters in the kind of congregation, like, damn, man, what's that brother problem, man? And that brother still don't, you know what? Let me be gentle and meek with this brother still, man. All right? We got some brothers and sisters that's poor in spirit, and we have to treat them with meekness, man, because that could be the thing to get them back in the spirit and back on the right track. But somebody that's already poor in the spirit, brothers, man, because y'all never know what brothers and sisters is going through. You got a brother and sister that's poor in the spirit, and then, you know, you whispering all kind of folly in his damn ear, man. Next thing you know, their brother done fell out the truth. And hey, their blood is on whose hands, right? Let's get the next precept though. Let's get Sirach chapter 4 and verse 9, man. Get Sirach 4 and 9. You know, this is some of the we just hitting on down there, y'all. We winding it on down a little bit. We're just hitting these little quick precepts. All right. Sirach chapter 4, and we're gonna start at verse 9. The Lord says 2 are better than 1, man. So it's meant for us to be together. Hey, we gotta start loving one another and being like-minded, man. It says 2 are better than 1. Some people say, nah, just as 1. I just, you know, it's just as 1. Nah, the Lord say 2 is better. That's what the Lord say. I done brought out 1, 2, 3, 4 precepts, 5, and it's finna be a whole bunch more. 2 is always better than 1 because they have a good reward for their labor, man, because they're going to go hard when they all together. Just imagine a basketball team. It's 5 players versus 5 players on a basketball team. But you got, you got 2 players injured. All right? So now you got 3 on 5, man. Hey, the reward and the result is not going to be so great for you, man. All right? It's always better to have more laborers, man. All right? Always. You cannot go wrong with having more laborers, man. When you have the laborers, you can't go wrong, man. But the Lord say 2 are better than 1 because they have a good reward for their labor. For if they fall, the one will lift up his fellow, right, in this task. But woe to him that is alone when he falleth, man. All right? And that's why a lot of you, hey, man, we all got to have that brother and that sister to lean on, y'all. All right? Going into this Passover, man, we got to put away them strifes, envyings, and damn hatreds. And, man, let's be Israel, man. All right? Man, World War III finna pop off, man. We need each other. We already getting shot down in the damn streets and all kind of hell breaking loose. All right? But let me not rant. But woe unto him that is alone, for when he falleth, he have not another to help him up, man. All right, verse 11, it says, again, if 2 lie together, then they have heat. But if 1, how can 1 be warm alone, man? So the Lord say 2 is better than 1, man. Hey, man, y'all better find that buddy. Hey, man, this is a buddy system, man. All right? Y'all better find that buddy, man. And we keep each other warm, man. We keep each other going in this thing, man. All right? Verse 12, it says, and if 1 prevail against him, 2 shall stand with him. And a threefold cord is not quick to be broken. So just imagine you 2 is strong. Just imagine if it's 3 of y'all. How powerful would that position be, man? All right, we got to start gathering ourselves together like the Lord commanded, man. In Zephaniah chapter 2 and verse 1. I don't have that precept, but Zephaniah 2 and 1, The Lord say, gather us ourselves together, nation not desired, man. Because we are that nation that's not desired, man. All right, we are that nation that's not desired. All right, look at the next precept. Look, I'm gonna count the precepts for y'all. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Got 8 precepts in the law. We're gonna just roll through them. Let's get Proverbs chapter 27 and verse 17. Proverbs chapter 27 and verse number 17. It reads, "Iron sharpeneth iron, iron. So a man sharpeneth the countenance of his friends, man. Iron sharpeneth iron. So a man sharpened the countenance of his friend, man. So we have to be together. There's no way we can receive salvation on our own. And I guess that's my point. There's no way we can receive salvation on our own. We need each other, man. All right? We have to exhort each other, man, and be there for one another, man. And stop shooting one another down, man. All right? Stop damn hating on each other, man. Right? Let's move on, man. Look at the next precept. Let's get, Zephaniah 2 and 1. I got it. So let me pull it real quick. I already quoted it, but let's actually get the scripture. Went right to Zephaniah 2. It's the book of Zephaniah, chapter 2 and verse 1. It reads, "Gather yourselves together, yea, gather together, O nation not desired," because we are the nation that's not desired. Okay, so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, they don't know about a desire. Well, they want to be like us. They still our style. We got these damn the red dot Indians with the damn dot in the middle of their head. I just sent it to my brother. You see them sitting up rapping. They sitting up rapping in their language, and they got our swag, but they don't want to go through these curses though. That ass don't want to deal with the things that as soon as you get persecuted, we're like, no, I'm not them niggas. No, I'm not them. Right? Verse 2, it says, "Before the decree bring forth, before the day passes chaff, before the fierce anger of the Lord come upon you, before the day of the Lord's anger come upon you," because it come upon you just like that. And this is just not talking about when Yahweh shall come back, man. You can just die in your damn sleep, man. That's the fierce day of the anger of the Lord, man. Just have a heart attack and just die, right? You have a heart attack, you die in your damn sins, man. All right. So hey, we got to be careful. We have to guard our mind, man, constantly, man. I'm telling you, it be, I can admit sometimes, man, it be damn wicked stuff running through my damn head sometimes, man. And I got to check that thing. Hebrews chapter 10, man. Hebrews chapter 10. All right. Hebrews chapter 10. I'm going to start at verse number 22. All right. Hebrews chapter 10 and verse 22. It says, "Let us draw near with a true heart and full assurance of faith, having our hearts sprinkled from an evil conscience, and our bodies washed with pure water." And that pure water is the Holy Spirit. That pure water is the Lord's law, statutes, and commandments, man. All right, and in the sincere milk of this word, man. This pure wisdom is pure, man. Not the wisdom of this world. All right, we got to make sure we let go of the wisdom of this world, man. And even me, we're all dealing with it. All right, we all still babies in this truth to a certain extent or to a certain degree. All right, verse 23, it says, "Let us hold fast the profession of our faith without wavering, for he is faithful that promised." All right, and let us consider one another to provoke unto love and to good works. So we have to provoke one another to love and good works. You want to exhort your brother to continue doing good works, man. All right, and not set stumbling blocks before your brother and your damn sister, man. All right. All right. Verse 25, "Not forsaking the assembling of ourselves together," man. It's a commandment to join together. This lady at my job, man, it was a security guard. Like, she don't work there no more. "Shalom, brother. I speak Hebrew, which is really Yiddish. She damn learning Yiddish. I'm like, lady, that's not the paleo. That's Yiddish, but it don't matter. Are you keeping the commandments? What are you doing for Passover, sister? Huh? Nothing, just me and God." No, you're supposed to gather yourself together. "Sister, are you eating lamb?" "Yeah, I'm going to eat lamb." Where you get your lamb from? Sister just kind of making us, man. Sister be lying, bro. All right. "Sister, are you going to eat some bitter herbs, sis?" "Yeah, I'm going to eat my bitter herb. Yeah, I'm going to eat my..." "So who you going to join with?" "Just me and the Most High." You at home by yourself with a damn scully on, right? Nah, I'm trying not to go hard. Sister used to wear scullies all the time. All right. It says, "Not forsaking the assembly of ourselves together, as the manner of some is, but exhorting one another, and so much more as you see the day approaching, man. And we see the day approaching. We know World War III is coming, and we still worried about vain shit, man. We still worried about vain things, man. All right. And we got to kind of shake that, man. We gotta shake that. All right. Let's just get the next precept. All right. If y'all want to read 26, you can read that. Let me read 26. It says, "For if we sin willfully, after that we have received the knowledge of the truth, there remaineth no more sacrifice for sin." So I'm telling y'all, after y'all know, you know what the truth is, you built up. You know you're not supposed to be eating pork. You've been hiding, eating little pork all year. You've been kind of, man, you know, that bacon though. Hey, we're going to this Passover. Hey, it comes to a point where you have to grow. It comes to a point where you have to grow, and you got to kind of cut those things out, man. All right, because you have the knowledge. Ain't no more sacrifice for those sins, man. All right, you're just wasting, just throwing your grace, your mercy away. All right, let's get Matthew chapter 18 and verse 20. Matthew chapter 18 and verse 20, y'all. We at the end, y'all. Thank y'all for hanging in there. I'll praise to the Most High, man. Y'all done hung in there with me, all right? We at the end. Matthew chapter 18 and verse 20, all right? And it reads, Matthew 18 and 20, "For where 2 or 3 are gathered together in my name, there am I in the midst of them," man. Keep that in mind, man. Where there's 2 or 3 together doing one thing, Israelites, man, I'll be looking forward to see another Israelite at my job. And one day it was this guy that was with Sakar in Dallas. He ended up working at my job for a little second. And man, me and him hooked up tight. And them damn Edomites are going crazy in there. There's 2 of them now with fringes. Oh man, they couldn't stand that. They couldn't stand it. And man, that brother always told, he said, "Man, this place is a stepping stone, man. I'm gonna go there." And when brother left, I was like, damn, you know, a lot of praises, man. All right, let's get Matthew chapter 12 and verse 25, man. Why we in Matthew? Matthew chapter 12, right? And verse number 25, it says, "And Yahushua knew their thoughts and said unto them, Every kingdom divided against itself is brought to desolation, and every city or house divided against itself should not stand," man. And we've been divided for so long, man. Israel been divided since down there at the beginning, man. All right, and we weren't meant to be divided, man. We were meant, the northern and the southern kingdom, to be one, man. All right, you read it in Ezekiel chapter 37, I believe. All right, us coming back together and being a nation. Right now, we're living in great times. This is the Great Awakening. Damn, who was that? It was somebody in the chat earlier talking about, man, we're witnessing the Great Awakening. It was an Edomite. It was an Edomite. All right, man, this is the Great Awakening. Y'all are the real kings on the earth. How can I serve y'all? And that Edomite was sincere. I thought he was scoffing. I was waiting on him to say something outright, but he didn't. Right? It's a Great Awakening, man. This is a great time, man. We can't be divided, man, over vain things. Talking about vain. All right. Let's get Philippians, man. Let's get Philippians chapter 2. Salakia. Let's get Philippians chapter 2, right? And we're gonna start at verse 8. We're gonna start at verse 2. Philippians chapter 2 and verse 2. It says, "Fulfill ye my joy, that ye be like-minded." It's important for us to be like-minded in this thing, all right? Having the same love, being of one accord and of one mind, and we really have to, you know, that's something we all got to work on. You know what I'm saying? All of us, that's something we have to work toward. All right. Let nothing be done through strife and vainglory. See, this is important, man. Because when strife and vainglory is included into the equation, all hell break loose, man. All right. Let nothing be done through strife and vainglory, man. But in lowliness of mind, let each esteem another better than themselves. You're supposed to esteem your brother better than you esteem yourself, man. Straight up. You're supposed to esteem your brother better than what you esteem yourself, man. And that's how we keep that bond. That's how we keep that connection, man. All right? By giving in to one another and not tearing your brother down or not tearing your sister down, man. But man, when you see your look, when you see your brother or your sister doing something good, all right, it's okay. It's okay, damn sister, damn man, you did a good job. Call out your house, but I shouldn't my shit. I won't like that. It's okay to do that. All right, it's all right. All right, I'm just saying, man. All right. Verse 3: let nothing be done through strife or vainglory, but in lowliness of mind, Let each esteem another better than themselves, man. Look not every man on his own things, man. Don't look on your own things and just how you like. You might want to get the opinion of your sister. You might want to get the opinion of your brother just to see what's really going on. All right. It's verse 5. Let this mind be in you, which was also in Christ. All right. Who being in the form of God, thought it'd be robbery to be equal with God, man. All right. But made himself of no reputation and took upon him the form of a servant, man, because Christ was a servant, man. Like I say, the higher you are in the truth, really, the more that you're a servant. Even when you at them jobs, man, really, this is one girl, this is damn African girl, it's Hamite. She got promoted over me, but I was like, whatever. She want to be here. She's going to make me a lead. I trained her, and they promoted her over me. Okay, whatever. All right. Now she's walking around damn pushing crates and boxes, man. No, you and everybody calling her name like she's a damn waiter. And she's running around, and now she's tired of it, man, because she didn't have the understanding. All right. But made himself of no reputation and took upon him the form of a servant and was made in the likeness of men. And being found in the fashion as a man, he humbled himself and became obedient unto death, even the death of the cross, man. Right? Even the death of the cross, man. How obedient and humble Christ was. So we have to make sure that we stay like that, man. We make sure we stay obedient. We got 2 more precepts, y'all. 2 more precepts in the law. Let's get St. John chapter 13 and verse 1, man. St. John 13 and 1. We're going to show how humble that our King was, man. And this is just an example on how we should, we putting ourselves lower on a low. We abasing ourselves, man. St. John, Salakia chapter 13. St. John chapter 13. We're going to start at verse 1, all right? St. John chapter 13 and verse 1. It says, now, before the feast of the Passover, all right? So this is doing Passover, man. Doing Passover, which is right now, y'all, which is finna pop out. The Lord is showing us how we should be behaving ourselves, man. All right? He's showing us our role and how we should be toward each other, man, because Christ is finna get ready to leave us, man. All right? It says, now, before the feast of the Passover, when Yahushua knew that his hour was come, that he should depart out of this world unto the Father, having loved his own, which were in the world, he loved them until the end, man. All right? That real love, not the fake love. All right? What's that damn Drake song? What's that Drake song? So the fake love, they showing me fake love all in my face. Showing you fake love all up in your face, man. All right? But this is real love, all right? Verse 2, it says, and supper being ended, the devil having now put into his heart of Judas Iscariot, Simon's son, to betray him, all right? Now, Yahushua, knowing that the Father had given all things into his hands, and that he was come from God, and went to God, all right? He rising from supper, and laid aside his garments, and took a towel, and girded himself. This is Christ, man. He took his robe off, he girded his garments up, and down took a towel, and girded himself, all right? After that, he poured water into a basin, and began to wash his disciples' feet, and to wipe them with the towel wherewith he was girded, man. So imagine that, man. The kings and kings, sons of God, washing your stinky, dirty ass feet, man. But that's the level that Christ was on. This is the Son of God, and he wasn't puffed up on no kind of level. Christ was mighty. And yeah, Christ whipped them damn people ass in that church. Yeah, he whipped their ass, all right? They went overboard. Yeah, he made a scourge and beat the brace off of them, man. All right, but sometimes that is needed, man. When you going off on that, they needed some rebuke, some strong rebuke. All right. It says after that, he poured water into a basin and began to wash the feet of the disciples, wash the disciples' feet, and to wipe them with the towel wherewith he was girded. Then cometh he to Simon Peter, and Peter said unto him, Lord, dost thou wash my feet? Peter like, hold on, Lord, nah, man, you ain't gonna wash my feet. What you mean? You the Son of God. All right? Y'all gotta think of this. Hey, we have to be subservient to each other, man. And that's the point. That's how we're gonna make the nation. That's how we're gonna unify. All right? That's the only way we're gonna work out with each other, man. It says, Yahushua answered and said unto him, what I do thou knowest not, But thou shalt know hereafter. Peter said unto him, thou shalt never wash my feet, Lord. Right? That's what Peter said. All right, thou shalt never wash my feet. All right. Yahweh shall answer him, if I wash thee not, thou hast no part with me, man. All right. Some Peter said unto him, Lord, not my feet only, but also wash my hands and my head. Then, Lord, wash my whole body, basically. All right. So I'm just saying, man. Hey, we have to humble ourselves on another level. And with these examples here, this is how these accounts are how we check our spirits, man. All right, by humbling ourselves, these are things that keep you from being envious. All right, jealous of your brothers and your damn sisters, having strifes. All right, and all these things, man. Having contentions. All right, having divisions within the damn congregation. All right, man, it's time for us to unify, put away that old man going to Passover, y'all. All right, let's not bring that same nigga into damn Passover, man. We gotta have patience, man. I mean, I know patience is a thing that I came a long way on, man. And we all gotta work on our patience and endure. We have to endure this truth. This truth is all about endurance. This is not a sprint. This is not a 200-meter dash or whatever. All right, we have to. We have to jog. We have to pace ourselves. We don't want to run out of gas in this truth. Last precept, y'all. Let's get Matthew chapter 25, man. Last precept. Man, y'all made it through this long ass class. All right. And I didn't cut that many precepts. I cut maybe 3 precepts at the most, man. All right. All praise to the Most High, man. All right. Last precept, Matthew chapter 25. And we're going to start at verse 35, right? And it reads, for I was an hunger, and ye gave me meat. I was thirsty, and you gave me drink. I was a stranger, and ye took me in, right? Naked, ye clothed me. I was sick, and you visited me. I was in prison, and you came unto me. Then shall the righteous answer him, saying, Lord, when I saw thee an hunger and fed thee, all right, or thirsty and gave thee drink, when saw we thee a stranger and took thee in, or naked and clothed thee, right? Or when I saw thee sick or in prison and came unto thee, all right? So like him, and the king shall answer and say unto them, verily I say unto you, and as much as ye have done it unto me, so like it, as much as ye have done it unto one of the least of these brethren, man, your brethren that's in this truth, man, and your sisters, man. You done up, man. You visited them when they were sick. You know, you damn big, man. They might needed a ride, and you did everything you could do to help them. All right, hey, they might get locked up in jail. You know what I'm saying? Anything could happen, and you were there for them, man. Because when you're doing it for them, you're doing it for the Lord, man. Y'all have to understand, man. I really want that Romans 14, but we're finna end this class, man. This is the end of that. We have to understand we're all servants of the Lord. And who is a man to judge another man's servant? Now, we do judge each other. That ain't what I'm saying. We are supposed to judge each other, all right? Right? We're supposed to judge each other with righteous judgment, though. All right? Verse 40, I'm going to read it again. And the king shall answer and say unto them, verily, I say unto you, and as much as ye have done it unto one of these least of these my brethren or sisters, right? Ye have done it unto me, man. So y'all have to understand it, man. Let's treat each other good. Man, it's nothing. It's going to profit you to exhort your brother and your sister. It's going to profit you to help them, man. It is not going to hurt you, man. A lot of y'all think that y'all going to die to then help your brother or your sister out, man. No, that's what makes a nation a nation. That's what all these other nations do. They help each other. That's what all these. I'm gonna tell y'all one work story. That's the end of the class, though. That's the end of the class. I'm gonna tell y'all one work story before I bring this law out, man. I'm gonna tell y'all, and y'all have seen this. You might got it from Africans. Let's say them Africans. I'm gonna just use them. Man, them Africans, they be from different tribes or whatever, but when they come over from Africa, or they might be from the same tribe, but they don't really know each other. Man, they be giving each other rides to work. They don't even know these people. We letting them come in their house. All these things. We bringing them lunch. And every nation, I've seen even the Pali people, you know, them Indian have Chinese people that made their own nation and call themselves the Pali. All right, even they do that. Give each other rides. They don't know each other. Niggas don't operate like that. And then when you do try to give a nigga a ride, he trying to rob you, man. Right? I'm just saying, man, Israel gotta, man, we gotta come up out of there, man. Christ is on his way back. All right. The judgment starts with the house of Israel, man. All right. I hope y'all enjoyed the class. All right, y'all, please like, share, and subscribe. It says cut your beard. Man, I never cut my beard out. Look at that. Y'all see how Esau is? It's wicked, man. All right. Nah, I never cut my beard, man. All right. I'm a lion, man. Right? It's wicked. Y'all, please like, share, and subscribe. Help us to push this truth all over the world, man. It's time for Israel to wake up. We're going into Passover. This is beautiful. Let's check our spirits, man. All right. Y'all make sure y'all pay y'all arms, man. Y'all get ready for Passover, man. All right, get y'all spirit, man. Y'all might want to get y'all one fast in sometime this week before Saturday sundown, man, because that's when the Passover start, man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, shout out one brother Donovan. All praises, man, that you hung in there with me. All right. What else, man? I'm trying to think what else. I feel like that I'm forgetting something. Oh yeah, the law. Let's bring the law out. Let's get 1 John. Get 1 John, man. 1 John chapter 15 and verse 12. This is the law. All right. And we're going to 12 and 13. It says, this is my commandment. All right. This is the Lord's commandment. All right. That ye love one another, man. All right. This is my commandment. This is red letters. This is Christ. This is my commandment that ye love one another as I have loved you. Greater love have no man than this, that I may lay down his life for his friend, man. Salakia, that a man may lay down his life for his friend. All right. I'm going to keep reading verse 14. Ye are my friends if ye do whatsoever I command you, man. So, hey, man, love one another, man. That's a commandment, man. Let's put away all the jealousy and all the damn hating and, you know, why this nigga, you know, all this, man. All this, man. All right. With that, I'm going to say, Shalom, Israel. I love y'all, man.